Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have it douse, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining out, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now.
You are looking live at 40 million strong in the BENXT universe here live to watch BENXT tonight. Welcome in. Hello. My name is Ben Potter. Alongside me, of course, is Barbara Pisdottir and Danny DeVito. Hello to the PlayStation Nation.
Hello, PlayStation Nation.
Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you've had a lovely day. It's time for more BENXT and Pip Down. We've got wrestling. We've got predictions. We've got 40 million people right here in the BENXT Dome. That's right, it's a fire hazard. We haven't thought it through. Please don't tell anyone. And of course, you're here with your BENXT Bucks ready to predict on all the outcome of all of the action here tonight. Hope you've had a fantastic day, everybody.
Ben, my dude, how are you? How was your day? It's Ben Potter PlayStation Nation BENXT stream time. So happy to see you streaming. Hope you're having an awesome day, my dude.
Never know where Carla's going to go with those sentences. Stephen, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. A massive thank you to Three Cats in a dressing gown as well for the resub. 8 months. Thank you. Thank you. Billions, even millions of people. Damn right. They're all filing in. See BENXT. We have some more details now about WWE 2K25, about our grim work that will begin anew very soon. We know that we have now, or we will have, up to 200 slots for wrestlers in the new game, which means that almost inevitably we will have a third show.
Went out today with a girl from work. I had feelings for a while and plucked up courage to tell her, and she said she feels the same, so very happy and relieved.
Nice.
For Sean Boy and his 427-year-long entrance. Didn't realize it was so long when he made it. He didn't realize also how small he is compared to everyone else, lol.
We need to shorten the entrance, but congratulations, that's huge news, David. Happy to hear it, and thank you for the bits. Hope all goes well for you, and thank you for being here as well. Yeah, WWE 2K26 is going to be adding a lot more customization. There's going to be so much stuff we can do. We will be starting over from scratch, though, which is a little sad. I mean, BENXT and WWE 2K25 will always exist, but 2K26, new opportunities. They're adding a new version of Universe Mode as well, which is of course what we use to construct BENXT and Pip Down, which is like a spectator mode, which is basically what we do now. So if they've managed to make it kind of streamlined so it's more like a show, then fantastic. But if it's at the cost of potentially some features, then we don't necessarily want that, do we? We want all the options that we can have to customize things. So we'll see how it plays out. But it's not long now. I believe WWE 2K26 comes out next month at some point. So we've still got time. We've still got at least 2 more months of WWE 2K25's BENXT before we move on. Speaking of moving on, are you guys ready? My camera's been very wobbly today. Look at me go. I don't know what's going on there. My desk it feels like it's going to collapse at any moment. Fingers crossed that doesn't happen. That would be really irritating. Let's crack on with the wrestling, everybody. Ready? Pony up those BENXT bucks, and let's get predicting. Let's get predicting. Here we go. So to cap off last week's stream, I believe we gave ourselves a sneak peek at what was coming our way on Pip Down, and we start off with the rematch: Bonquit versus Bonklin, both Pokemon League champions now as of this week. Pistratus has a promo about something, don't know what yet. Gollum takes on Jackanism. Then, of course, we have the tables match for the Little Kong Strong Championship. Rules Boss, Cannon Appleboy, Piss Jericho, Sparkles, and Meatface go at it. In our main event, it's Pufferfish versus question mark? Could it be Eggs Budden? We don't know. He's got to do a promo first. We're not entirely sure. But we're going to start off with this match. So prepare yourselves, everybody. The wrestling, it's hot, it's sweaty, and it's getting underway now. I say it's getting underway now. I need to select the music first. Bear with me. And also, the game needs to load, and then it'll be fine. Here we go. But spoilers, they're in a rivalry. Bonkwit versus Bonklin. Who is the best Pokemon trainer around? Part 2. It was Bonkwit the first time. Let's see if Bonklin can get a measure of revenge in our opening contest. Here we go. Oh, she's ready. Oh no! Bonkwit's brought out cannon-headed Apple Boy. I don't know why. Bonkwit is furious about it for some reason. Apparently these two might be friends or something. Either way, Bonklin is now in the ring, and referee separating these two to get this match underway. I don't really know what the significance of Chab is in that opening exchange, but certainly Chab has fallen victim to Bonklin's pre-match attack, seemingly, and he's managed to channel that energy immediately into... It looks like he's halfway towards a finishing move as well. Bloody hell. Bonklin, deadlift German suplex, another bit of salt in the wound there for Chabs, that being a German move and Chab being part of the German stable. Elbow drop now from Bonklin to Bonkwit. This man came in here with a mission today. Elbow drop, springboard. He thought, hey, if she thinks she's so good that she can not only beat me, but win the Pokemon League, I'm going to show her who's boss. Bonklin up to the top rope. He's got those finger guns ready. What's he looking to do here? Oh, I don't really know what that was as well. Was that a diving neck chop? Not entirely sure. Big kick from Bonklin, and now Bonkwit with the counter. Bonkwit now looking to return the favour, sends Bonklin into the ropes. Ducks under. Bonklin comes back. Oh, and she takes him down. Oh, and a massive kick to the... I think that was the chest. I thought she may have been going for the head, but perhaps not. Bonklin with the counter, dragon leg screw, takes down Bonkwit. Bonkwit. Being tied up now by Bonklin. Is Bonkwit going to tap out? Bonklin came in here with an absolute master plan, but Bonkwit able to counter out of that. 54% of BENXT bucks wagered in favour of Bonkwit in this encounter. Is she going to let 56% of this 40 million strong live crowd down here on Pip Down? Bonkwit gets back into the ring. Bonkwit. Kick to the thigh. Up on the shoulders now of Bonklin as Bonklin walks her across the ring. Counter from Bonkwit. Bonkwit still alive. She's still got gas in the tank. Bonklin, though, closing in on a signature and a finisher as Bonkwit now washing the face. Oh, and a big one. That's a big boot straight to the side of the face of Bonklin and a double stomp for good measure. Bonkwit starting to roll. Bonklin wishing that maybe he should have taken a little bit longer, but he kips up and he catches her unawares, sends her into the ropes, ducks under, leaps over. Bonkwit still going. That's a belly-to-belly suplex, overhead suplex there. Bonkwit sent flying across the ring, and Bonklin now is back on top. Running neck breaker. Bonklin with the finishing maneuver. Is Bonklin about to put away Bonkwit to level this rivalry? No, he's not. He missed it. Bonkwit got out of the way. That was his finishing maneuver. Referee directly in the way, just as we had hoped. This is exactly what we wanted from this match. And now Bonkwit has reversed fates. She has her finisher. Is she going to hit the Jonklin is my dad? Let's find out. Bonklin wrestled down, but Bonklin with the counter. She's not able to hit the Jonklin is my dad. Bonklin with a signature gets her down to a knee. Oh, and the Shining Wizard from Bonklin. And Bonkwit is absolutely wiped out, but Bonklin is not done yet. Bonklin looking to make Bonkwit tap out. And Bonkwit, I think... What was that? What was that? Why didn't it end like a normal match? I don't understand. The referee rang the bell, right? Did I imagine that? Did the referee ring the bell? Hello? What happened? That's not what I wanted to look at. Did the referee not ring the bell? Okay, so... Right, here we go. The referee did not ring the bell. That was not actually technically a match. I was so certain that it was because he separated them and then let them go at it that I thought that was going to be a match. Apparently it wasn't. The match ends in a no contest. I think it's hard to argue that Bonklin didn't get the upper hand, but unfortunately, our first match wasn't even a bloody match. Look at that. 2 losers, apparently. Rubbish. That's not how we like to start things here. A very disappointing opening to Pip Down, as we have a no contest. Everybody gets their points back. Everybody gets their points back. And some of you backed Bonklin even though he was the odds off. Is that the correct term? I don't do gambling. Odds off favourite. He had the fewest amount of BENXT bucks on him. You would have made a bit of BENXT buck here. But apparently not. Referee didn't do his job. He didn't start the match. And then he blocked the camera. So arguably he did an amazing job. Zavinkler won? May as well have. Well, up next, regardless, Pisdottir is coming out. And she's got something on her mind. So I think we need to find out what she's got to say. Piss, over to you. Piss? Piss. Over to you. Over to you, Piss. Here she is. Proud member of the Undisputed Era. She's got a microphone in hand. I wonder what she's got to say. I'm sure it's good and interesting and worthwhile listening to. What you got to say, Piss? I'm Pisdottir, and I've got the best hat in all of Pip Down. And if you disagree with me, I'll beat you up. I'll beat you up from here until Sunday, is what she's just said. Oh no, what's she going to do? I'm going to win my next match. There you go. There's a bold prediction. Well, strong words there from from Pisdottir, who has vowed to win her next match. Incredible work from Pisdottir. Absolutely no movement in that feud so far, and I think we can all agree that Pip Down is off to a flying start. Oh God, he's here. He's here and he's next. Bloody hell. This could quite possibly be the best Pip Down we've ever had. No. I don't like him. I don't like him. And unfortunately, he is in a match. He's also on a winning streak at the moment. Gollum has won his last 2 televised matches. And we should all be careful of this boy, because he's here, and he's gonna be on screen for a little while longer still. Predictions now live. Who's gonna win? Gollum versus Jack Nism. 1-on-1 on Pip Down. Our first, hopefully, proper match of the night. Good lord! Come on, guys. Who's running the show here? It's a disaster. Oh, God. Bloody hell. Weighing in at 102 pounds. Who? The referee won't even say his name. He's so cursed. Oh, bloody hell. He teleports in, he flip-flops his way down. The ring announcer won't say his name. Gollum is truly a cursed object. If you love him so much, why don't you bet on him, huh? Get him off my screen. I'm done. I am caught up on NXT. I don't know if anyone else is, or if everyone else is here, I should say. Pretty chuffed with the result, though. Very happy for the boy. Jack A. Nism. close enough. Jackanism ready to press all sorts of buttons as and when they are required of him. He's come close to winning championships. He's come close to, quite frankly, just winning full stop, but he's never been able to do it. And he goes up against not just Gollum, who's slippery on the best of days, or quite frankly, when Gollum's involved, the worst of days. They're all the worst of days. But it's a slippery Gollum on a winning streak, on a hot streak. Let's see how Jack gets on. God, why is he here? Jack-A-nism. Gollum. Referee rings the bell. This is officially a match. This is officially a match as Gollum... I think he just killed Jackanism, actually. I think he's just murdered him there. Gollum now off the rope. That was a splash from Gollum. He does weigh about 6 pounds. Oh, God. Jackanism tried to roll out the way. Still got caught by the flying legs of Gollum, who goes into an early cover. Nearly got him as well. Nearly Gollum, too. Oh, God. How can he even do that? It's despicable. Springboard. Front flip. Oh, God, and the knee driving the face of Jackanism into the canvas, and now Gollum, eyeing up his prey, sends him over the top rope. And Gollum getting a bit cocky, potentially. Doing a little strut. Referee starts his count. Jackanism, though, wasting no time getting back into the ring. Gollum waiting for him. What a greeting that is. Jackanism with a counter. Gollum into the ropes. Now double axe handle drops the freak from Middle-earth. And now choking the life out of Gollum is Jackanism. Jackanism continuing the punishment, locking up that arm and cutting off the blood supply to the head of Gollum, although Gollum able to escape, and Gollum very quickly follows him to the outside. Back suplex, side suplex, whatever you call that, can't remember. Jackanism on the apron. Oh, misses Gollum. Does anybody miss Gollum? Is it possible? I don't think so. These two having a bit of a miscommunication. Oh, and it's Gollum with a super kick to the back of Jackanism. Gollum now back in control. Jackanism sent into the ropes. Gollum. Samoan drop from Gollum into the cover again. And that's a count of 2 again. Gollum getting there. Gollum is getting there. Can he make it? Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh, he's reacting like he hit it. So is Jackanism. That's pretty embarrassing. Can Gollum get 3 wins in a row? Moonsault from Jackanism into the cover now. Gollum getting close to his signature maneuver. Jackanism just over halfway there. Whoa, whoa. Jackanism misses Gollum. Oh, and Gollum takes him down with a running STO. And dragging Jackanism into the center of the canvas. And now, Gollum booted across the ring. Jackanism's feet just went straight through the sternum of Gollum. He's just made out of straw and sticks. That's it. That's what his ribcage is made of. Straw and sticks. Referee fully inserting himself into the match here. And Jackanism spins him round. Forearm to the back of Gollum. And again. And now, what's he? He's got that leg fully obscured by the referee. Brilliant. And now being choked out by Jackanism on the bottom rope. And Gollum's stunned. Jackanism is rolling here. Jack does have his signature maneuver. Let's see if he can hit it. This will be a big win for Jack as he puts a bit of distance between them. Oh no, he puts too much distance. Oh, and that is a costly mistake. Jackanism had that victory in the palm of his hands. Gollum. Oh my goodness. The house call from Gollum into the cover. Is Gollum going to win off? Oh, the precious kick. No, he's not. He has one more trick up his grimy sleeve. Oh, leaping DDT. That's it. Jackanism is out. Gollum marches on. His win streak continues. No! Jackanism still alive. Jackanism still alive in this match. Gollum. Headbutt to the... I don't even want to talk about it. Booted away by Jack. Jack now climbs out of the ring, calling for something. Gollum staggers back to his feet as Jack... Oh, God, and again, Jack just cannot connect with that leaping offense tonight. And he is just waiting there for Gollum to do something horrible to him. And Gollum, nowhere near a signature or a finisher, really just needs to stay on the offense and try and put Jackanism away as quickly as he can. Gollum on the apron now. beckoning perhaps for a springboard maneuver here. Oh, and he gets absolutely all of it. Springboard Hurricane Rana, perfectly executed, and surely off that, Gollum secures his 3rd victory in a row. He doesn't. Jack still going. Jackanism. Oh, and Gollum again. Kick out of 1 this time. Jack getting tired, though. Takes a lot of effort to kick out of those pins. Please, referee, please. Give us a worse view of the action, I dare you. Gollum misses with the splash. Now Jackanism. He's cross. He's back to his feet. He's looking to press, at the very least, the cross button. Or maybe he has, given how furious he is. Jackanism. And a 2nd clothesline. And a 3rd clothesline. And Jackanism has a signature and a finisher. Things swinging right back in Jackanism's favour here. Oh, God. He's being a bit weird. Jackanism marching. And he got all of that. Can Jackanism get his 1st victory, and will it be at the expense of Gollum? Up to the top rope. Jackanism, massive splash to Gollum. Every single bone in Gollum's bird-like body was just shattered as Jackanism now with his finishing maneuver. Actually, this is a submission maneuver from Jackanism. Can't tell what he's doing to the feet, but Gollum is able to power out miraculously. But Gollum took way too much time. Jackanism taking advantage. Takes the leg out from underneath Gollum, who pulls himself up on the other side of the rope there and is sent to the outside by Jackanism. I've got to say, Jackanism's played an absolute blinder here. Gollum straight back to his feet. Gets grabbed by Jackanism. Stunner on the top rope. Gollum goes straight back down again. Jackanism, quite frankly, it is his match to lose as he goes to work on the leg of Gollum. And Gollum, better hope he finds that 1 ring again soon. He's taken out Jackanism on the outside. And he's going to headbutt his... Oh my God, he headbutted his testicles. That's not allowed. You can't be doing that. Gollum sends Jack face first into that light padding on the outside. Underneath there, of course, it's just concrete. It's all concrete. Gollum drops another headbutt. Gollum now has his finisher. Jackanism may have absolutely thrown this away. What count are we up to now? It's very close. Referee could count him out right there. No, we're up to 6. It's fine. Gollum's taking his sweet time, though. He's got until a count of 10. Jackanism back to his feet. Gollum with the uppercut. And now, DDT from Gollum. Is Gollum going to go for the pin again off the DDT? Jackanism now could be going night-night courtesy of Gollum. Do not tap out to Gollum. You mustn't tap out to Gollum. Legally, he then owns your soul. You have to live in his weird bony body forever. His weird little birdie bony body. Gollum secures his 3rd victory in a row. The Middle-earth monster continues to climb the rankings. And Jackanism, quite frankly, gets in his own way as Gollum secures the victory. This is the similar story for Jackanism. Shows a really strong performance, good tactical mind. He's got some real endurance because he does kick out of a lot of stuff as well. But unfortunately, he got trapped by Gollum, and he's tapped out. That's the 2nd person Gollum has submitted in a row. Absolutely terrifying. Having potatoes tonight to celebrate. Don't celebrate Gollum. You'll give him ideas, okay? Look at him, by which I mean get off my screen. I don't want to see him anymore. Horrendous. Gollum with his 3rd victory in a row. Awful. Opponents tap out just to stop him touching them. I won, but at great cost. Oh no, God. I wonder where he is in the rankings, you know. Let's go have a look, shall we? He's in the wide division, I believe. Which is ironic, given his legendary slimness. Where are we? Shows. Pip down. Divisions. Where is he? Is Gollum in a division? Where's Gollum? Guys, I don't think Gollum is in a division. Oh god, he is at the top. Oh my god. The bias on show. I was scrolling down to look for him and he was right at the top. I was like, there's no fucking way he's at the top. I've got to scroll down to find him at least. He's number 1. He's ranked number 1 in the division. Oh, the puffer fish better watch its back, I swear to God. Gollum's coming for gold. Jesus. Okay. Right. Let's continue the show and stop thinking about Gollum. Up next, we have the Lidl Kong Strong Championship Sparkles. Guys, I don't have my spreadsheet open. Don't press the alarm. Don't press the alarm. The spreadsheet is now open. We're fine. I believe Sparkles captured her first ever Lidl Kong Strong Championship last week. She did. And tonight we go again. Look at me bounce. What's going on there? Why is my desk so wobbly? I can't press any buttons on my keyboard or even touch my desk at all. That's something I'm just going to have to work out tomorrow. Okay. Rules boss. Cannon-headed Appleboy, who was attacked earlier tonight. Probably won't impact things too much. Piss Jericho, the former Pip Down Men's Champion. Meatface and the current Lidl Kong Strong Champion. Sparkles go 1-on-1, on 1-on-1 in a tables match. Oh, a tables match. Right, let me take a photo of that just so I know what order to play the music in. Hopefully we get it this week. But I'm pleased to say that the illustrious Ben Cooper has created us a new piece of music for one of our wrestlers. And I'm excited to be able to play it. But it depends if he's wrestling this stream. Fingers crossed he will. He's in the title of the stream. If he's not, I'm going to look pretty silly. I stood on the shoulders of giants. Yeah. Nonsense. It's an original
I just
song.
Joined. Who is thinking about Gollum?
No.
Is it Ben?
No.
Of course it's Ben.
No.
He can't get this lanky, malicious malnourished, trice-cast clover boy out of his head. And who can blame him?
What a horrible string of words that was. How dare you, and also thank you. Thanks, Narugan. Welcome in. Death89, 7 stream streak. Thank you very much. I did see some stream streaks earlier as well. Thank you very much to everyone who's got a stream streak. I saw there was a 50 stream streak in there too. Really appreciate it. Apologies for not calling it out at the time. Okay. Let me get my music ready. Here we go, everybody. It's tables match time. You've got a little bit of time left to get your BENXT bucks wagered. And I need to stop wobbling the desk. Here we go. No. Again, said it too soon. I haven't even started loading the match yet. Here we go.
The following is a fatal five-way tables match and is for the Lucha Libre Stampede Total Championship.
First out, it's the boss. Hello, Ben. Bad news. I've just accidentally overdosed on my Tesco multivitamins. I'm surely a goner now, but I'll spend my last moments with you. I appreciate it, and just think how glossy your hair is going to be at your funeral. Welcome in, boy. The boss is here. The boss is here. The boss is here. Sad. You know what? I'm going to say it. Bit of a fall from grace for the boss. He started out very strongly on BENXT. He won the BENXT Men's Championship. He also won, I want to say he's an Aldi Red Thunder champion as well previously. No, he wasn't. But since coming to Pip Down, he seems to do a lot of losing, which is surprising given his previous record. But this is a perfect opportunity to turn things around for the boss. So, let's see if he can do it. And here comes the cannon-headed Apple Boy, known locally as Chab, of course, representing Brot means bread. And he seems to be looking pretty spry. Jesus! He seems to be looking pretty spry for someone who was attacked earlier in the night by Bonklin. Weird. Don't know why that happened. Do your weird neck thing. There it is. The weird neck thing that Chab does. Oh, he's so excited. Just happy to have his number called, isn't he? You're going to let me wrestle? Sorry, Lord Brotovich, sorry. You're going to let me wrestle? How exciting. And here comes the former Pip-Down men's champion. The champion that led the men's division to absolute chaos. Are you? No, I'll do it again. I'll bloody do it again. It's Piss Jericho. Hey Ben, thanks to you and BENXT, I watched my first real wrestling in several years this weekend, the Royal Rumble. Boy, what a mistake that was. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. I still had fun though. I had some family up and we got really drunk and we did a drinking game. I can't really remember much about the Rumble though, if I'm honest. But I know I had a good time. I can't say it was because of the wrestling though. Piss Jericho with his unfairly good entrance music is here, looking to reclaim gold and make his fellow stablemates in the Undisputed Era proud. And now it's time for the champion. And here she comes. Sparkles. Holds the gold. Realizes her potential. And gets to walk into this match as the Little Kong Strong champion. Will she still be champion on the other side of it? The statistics would say no. No chance in hell. Only one man has been able to do that before. That is the Red Thunder Man, who went 2 weeks as the champion. Sparkles with her first and, quite frankly, possibly final defense. And we have one more person to enter this match. And I was going to check my phone to see who it was because my phone's locked. But I remember who it is. Who could forget a face like this? It's De Ring General Meatface. Meaty. From Everyman's Nightmare. And also potentially your local supermarket. If someone messes about with the sausages in the sausage factory. Imagine being able to tell someone you work in the sausage factory. Is that where the sausage gets made? Yeah. You're goddamn right it is. The Meatface is here. And he is hungry for gold. Let's hear that splat. Give me that splat. There it is. And we're underway. First person to put someone else through a table is the champion. That's how this works. Piss Jericho takes out Chab, and then a springboard dropkick to Meatface. Rules Boss going after the champion. Sends Sparkles into the corner. Counter from Sparkles. Meatface now looking to have a turn. Lifts Sparkles up onto her shoulders. Face first onto the turnbuckle goes Sparkles, and and look at Rules Boss go. He's not really putting those fears to bed that maybe he's a bit past it. But there's still a lot of match left. He lied. These matches sometimes don't go very long at all. Piss Jericho grabs Rules Boss's arm. Rules Boss with the counter. Big overhand strikes from Rules Boss. Picks up Piss Jericho. Backbreaker to Jericho. In the foreground you've got Meatface. Back suplex to the champion. And Piss Jericho is the first person to roll out of the ring. Will he be the first person to grab a table? That's what we're looking for here, of course. And the answer is yes. Piss Jericho collapses the table on the outside, slides it into the ring. And Rules Boss, taken out by Meatface. Piss Jericho, though, walks straight into a Meatface clothesline. And it's Sparkles and Chab on the outside. Imagine if Chab, after the way his night started, being attacked by Bonkman and dragged out to the ring, imagine if he was able to conclude the night by walking out as champion, bringing gold back to Brock Means Bread. Rules Boss now collapsing a table, sliding that into the ring. We've got 2 tables in the ring, neither of which are erected at this juncture. Champion intervening as Rules Boss attempted to erect the table. Oh, Chris Jericho sent across the ring by Meatface, who definitely has the size advantage in this match. Everybody's going everywhere. It's difficult to keep track of. Meatface is down. The champion is down. Rules Boss lifts up Chab. Oh, over goes Chab. Knee strike to the midsection from Piss Jericho. Rules Boss sent to the outside. Meatface is on the outside. Still no tables in play as yet. Sparkles. Oh, gets it. What the hell was that? She did about 3 spins in the middle of the ring and eventually kicked him, and she's not done yet. Oh my god. Sparkles is on an absolute tear here as a table appears to be defying the laws of gravity there. We now have 3 tables in the ring. Rules Boss picks one up. Meatface picks one up. Meatface uses it to great effect, and then it's stolen by the champion, who knocks down Meatface with it. Finally, we have a table set up. Chab picks up a table of his own. He says, I don't like your table. I don't like my table even. He just throws it across the ring. Have you made Chunk Boy taller? No, I forgot. Oh, and I tell you what, Chab, oh, he had Meatface in position there, but he couldn't quite reach him. We're getting a bit precarious in the middle of the ring here. Meatface, Chab, and Sparkles all very close to that table. Chab is hanging on for dear life. Oh, God. Rules Boss takes out Meatface. Rules Boss hasn't noticed that Chab is there, sitting, waiting, wishing that he believed in superstition and also to not be put through a table. Oh, we've got 2 tables stacked now. Rules Boss goes to the top rope. Rules Boss with the out. Rules Boss has put himself through a table, which apparently does not count. Rules Boss dives through the table. That will not end this match. And the champion is the only one who stood up as Rules Boss now goes to the outside. Sparkles looks to throw Piss Jericho through it. She's all alone. Is Sparkles going to equal history here? Nobody is stopping Sparkles. And Sparkles doesn't do it. Jericho manages to slip out. I really thought Sparkles had done it then. Jericho at the last second manages to slip out of that. There is still a table in the ring. And Piss Jericho has taken down the champ. And now there's 2 tables in the ring. Who's going to go through what? One collapses. Piss Jericho, could accidentally win here if it clips the table. No, not quite close enough. Sparkles and Meatface going at it. Jericho sent into the ropes, bounces back. No one's there. Everybody's running into each other. All the tables have collapsed. All the tables have collapsed. Oh, goodness me. Meatface throws a table into the maw of Chab. Oh, and there's a piss breaker from Piss Jericho to the face of Meatface. To the meat of face, sorry. Rules Boss counters the chop attempt from Piss Jericho. Underhook, suplex. Oh, Piss Jericho lands on his feet. And he returns a clothesline to Rules Boss as Sparkles now with oh, Michinoku driver onto the chair. Devastating. And Piss Jericho erects a table and then slides out immediately and gets out again and now climbs back in. And that table's still there. Absolutely insane. It's a miracle no one's... The only person who's been through a table is Rules Boss, and that's not going to end... Oh, and both people thinking the same thing. Who's going to put their guy through first? Is it going to be Chab? Oh my god, I think Chab's going to do it. Chab has won his first championship, and he brings gold back to Brock Means Bread. Both Rules Boss and Chab thinking the same thing. Piss Jericho and Rules Boss veering away at the last moment. But it turns out that Rules Boss went through a table in this match not once, but twice. And second time was the charm. Chab is your new Little Kong Strong champion. He snatches that belt away. Oh, Papa Brotovich gonna be so proud. He gonna be so proud. Get the nuggets ready. The champ is here. The Chab is here. He's going on the spreadsheet. The proud lineage of the Little Kong Strong Championship continues. The Chabampion. Sad we didn't get a little head bobble, but you know, what can you do? Chab is your new Little Kong Strong champion. How very exciting indeed. Congratulations to Chab. Amazing. What an amazing match. Congratulations if you backed Chab. What were the percentage chances of him winning? He was the odds-on least. He was the odds-off favourite. That's what I'm going with now. Only 9% of BENXT bucks wagered for Chab. The favourite was Sparkles. Second, Piss Jericho. Then Meatface, then Rules Boss. Rules Boss went through it twice. That's got to be a record. The boy was so desperate to be in that match, he put himself through the table. Unbelievable. Up next, we've got a promo from the from the Butterfield champion. We don't know what he's going to do. The X button is shown there, but I don't know what it means. I don't know if it will mean anything at all. Thank you, the drink fan. There we are. Thank you. Drinks are delivered. Pippa is screaming. Hi, Pippa. It's your show. Do you deign to make an appearance today on your own show? Oh, signed, sealed, delivered. Here she is. Fantastic. Look at the form. Look at the form of this animal. Hello. You're not interested. You want to go chase bits of string, don't you? Off you go. See you later. She's gone. I hope the Vent Pervert is watching the pufferfish after what happened last week. Well, that and also Gollum, we know, is the #1 contender for the Pufferfish's championship, which is insane. Iron, thank you so much for the resub. 9 months. It's a full-term subiversary. Come on. Thank you so much. Main event time. No spoilers, please. The Pufferfish versus... Now, we'll only do a prediction if this turns out to be an actual match. When it comes to promos, we have no idea what's gonna happen. For those of you who are unfamiliar, a promo is when a wrestler walks out with a microphone. Or if they're backstage and they're talking to a microphone, that's a promo. That's what that is. You've heard me say it before. I'm sure you put it together from context, but that's what it is. Okay, let's see what happens. Pufferfish versus... Promo is short for professional moan. Sounds right to me. Here he is. I've just noticed that not only have they stretched the belt, so its design is a bit warped on the side, but when we saw the back there, it's not even connected. So this is officially a magic belt that the Pufferfish is wearing. And we'll see what happens here, because I have no idea what's going to happen. Oh, he's calling for a microphone. Pufferfish with a microphone in hand. I'm a fish, and I'm here to say I got a championship in a major way. You back there, you want a piece of my championship? You get right out here right now, and I'll show you who's boss. What does that mean? Who's going to answer the call? Pufferfish has called someone out. He's getting ready. Who's it going to be? Could it be? It's the X button. The X button has answered the challenge. So it would appear this is an official match. We are ready to go. Predictions will be with you in a second. Thank you very much to the mods on board this evening, as always, for being here and for your prediction work. X button slingshots himself into the ring. And let's see how he fares one-on-one with the Butterfield champion. Pufferfish. Budden. And we're away. I know they're sort of limited in what they can do in these scenarios, but these promo bits really are kind of shit, aren't they? Yes, they are. I think they're designed to work a lot better if you're actually playing, especially if you're playing single player, so you pick one wrestler and you just play with them through like a full year of stuff. But yeah, it doesn't really work when you're spectating. This is part of the hope of the new way to experience Universe mode that they're putting in 2K26, which is more of a watch the show kind of deal. I also hope that they can do multi-way feuds as well, because at the moment it's only one-on-one feuds. I'd like a bit of variety for the run-ins and perhaps some attacks backstage, that kind of thing, you know? That'd be pretty fun. But we'll see. We'll see what they can do. Belly-to-belly suplex with the release. There goes the X button. Sent flying across the ring by the puffer fish, who drops that big fishy headbutt. Horrible turn of phrase. I'm so sorry. And now... oh, goes to work on the shoulder and the arm of X button into the cover. Referee there to count it. Immediate kick out of one, though. I like it when the computer randomly selects the do nothing option and then the show ends. That's really good. Where the other person answers the call, or doesn't answer the call. Someone comes out and goes, I'm going to do a match tonight. Whoever's ready to come out here and face me. And then you can see the box pop up and the computer goes, do not answer the call. And that's it. Done. Terrible. Hello, C. Plummy. How are you? Hope you've had a lovely day. Counter from the pufferfish. Over goes X button. Oh, Ben, they can't do that. They have a new cash cow mode to work on. I know. The island will be back in 2K26, and they've replaced the traditional DLC season pass, which is every few months they release a pack of characters and you get those characters, with a battle pass. Hooray! It's what nobody wanted ever, which means that you can pay for wrestlers, but you still have to unlock them anyway. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what you get for buying our game. That's what you get for buying our season pass. Go to hell. Please buy the next one as well. Hopefully it won't be too egregious, but we'll see, won't we? We will find out soon enough. And the worm from the pufferfish, that gigantic worm on the hook. Pufferfish rolls straight into the cover. This one could be over pretty quickly. I've talked over most of the match. Pufferfish has a big move in his arsenal remaining, though. His finisher, of course, the puff-up powerbomb. Oh, a counter from the X button. X button was on the ropes there, but thankfully managed to see that coming. Countered it at the last second. And a big clothesline from the Butterfield champion, and the X button is down. I love digital wrestling more than real wrestling. I'm glad, and I am so thrilled to be a purveyor of that. Pufferfish smashing the knee of the X button directly into the canvas. And now, Pufferfish grabs the X button up on the shoulders of the fish. And the fish now plants the face of the X button directly onto that turnbuckle. That's just a little bit of padding covering a steel ring holding the rope in place. And now up again goes the X button. Really feels like the pufferfish is sort of playing with his food at this point. And the X button is completely out of it. Stunned now. Oh, and just clobbered to the outside. Insane. And now, Pufferfish lifting the X button back up. It's basically like the old days. You've got to grind for the unlocks, but grinding for DLC is stupid, and I think you can pay to skip tiers. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Also, hello. Lasting welcome. But that's the thing. The fact they've built in a pay-to-win shortcut almost makes it seem like the battle pass is completely fucking pointless, doesn't it? Almost like a lot of us would rather just pay for a pack of characters every 2 months. I know that's what I would like. Oh, that is a huge suplex directly to the outside from the apron. The X button is now starting to roll. X button has a signature and a finisher. And you tell you what, Pufferfish might actually be in a spot of bother here if he cannot answer this increased tempo of X button in a timely fashion. And he's sort of doing a little taunt on the outside for some reason. Not really sure why. Taking precisely the wrong moment to do that. And the X button again looking to do something. What's he doing now? He's, oh my god, a DDT directly to the ring apron. Well, that's the hardest part of the ring. Don't forget it. X button. Really taking it to the champion now. This is a non-title match, of course. But X button, if he can hit this signature and this finisher, well, that's not going to help his case if he misses that. And it's the pufferfish who gets up first. X button rolls out the way, but manages to catch him with a dropkick. Into the cover goes the X button. This will be a huge win for the X button. Only a count of one, though. But you see, Ben, 2K's NBA game and 2K's golf game have battle passes, so why haven't you got one, WWE 2K? Don't you like shareholders? Oh, the PlayStation Destroyer from the X button into the cover. Is the pufferfish's night over? Not yet. But the X button's not done. The X button has 2 more finishers locked and loaded, and the pufferfish counters 1. He immediately grabs him. Oh, and the X button counters back. These two are going back and forth here. They are countering each other's finisher, but the X button manages to get one in the end. The pufferfish is down. Will the X button beat the Butterfield champion? He's done it. The X button has defeated the Butterfield championship title champion. He answered the open challenge, and in a complete upset, the X button has defeated the pufferfish here in the main event of Pitdown. That is quite the unexpected surprise. Right at the end there, you saw a little flurry where they were countering one another's finishers back and forth. In the end, though, the X button with the victory. Huge. What does it... I know it's on everyone's minds, but what does it mean for Gollum? Gollum is the #1 contender in this division, but that guy just beat the champion. Kind of want to go and see, you know? Go find out. Hello, BTJ, by the way. I did see your question earlier. I forgot to answer it about where AJ Styles does or doesn't go next and what he does or doesn't do. It was pretty apparent from... Hello?
Well, turns out X did gon' give it to ya.
He did, and he warned us all. And he did. He delivered it to us too. So there. Narugan, thank you for the bits. Seems pretty clear that AJ's not done. Took his gloves off, then put them back on again. And they have since clarified on commentary and things like that in WWE that AJ Styles' WWE career is over. Lots of people saying he'll retire in TNA. There's a good chance. But he's got time, right? He said he was going to retire in 2026. There's a lot of 2026 left. He could go to other places. He could go do other things. Did I hear a PlayStation noise then? You did. That's at the very tail end of X Button's music. Little secret for you. Okay, I'm going to go check the division before we move on to the next show. Let's find out what we're dealing with. I, for one, am just so happy to see Brie Bella back. I'm fed up of being fucking gaslighted about how amazing the Bellas are, okay? Doesn't matter how much revisionist nonsense WWE pump out. I was there. I was watching when the Bellas were on TV every week. It was fucking awful. Can we stop pretending, please? What's going on? Am I going insane? Am I going insane? The answer is yes, I am. I am going insane. Anyway, less said about that, the better. Okay, X Button did move up the rankings, but not much. Ben's not part of the Bella army, it seems. No, you could say that. You could say that. The fact that they've been framed as like the foundation and the beginnings of the women's revolution. Oh, it makes me sick. That was Paige and that was Emma in NXT. And I will not hear anything else on the subject. I remember. You can't tell me it wasn't that. I was there. Right, fucking Emma out of history. How dare you? I was there. I was watching it. Fuck's sake. Why isn't Emma in the fucking Hall of Fame? Anyway, I'm not actually that fussed, as you can tell. It doesn't bother me. I don't think about it. Ever, so it's okay. Guys, we got a pay-per-view this weekend. Look at that. It's gonna be May. It's officially May as well. Oh, and look who it is. Ben is trying to ignore the fact that Gollum is still #1. No. Up first, we got Dick Mychinko versus Shrek. Grimace versus Pamela Anderson, current versus former champion there. E.E. Tim versus Brian Butterfield. Nathan Cake and Fanny Craddock. And in the main event, Dominic Pisterio and Pistion take on the team of Admin and Mr. Black. Curious. I feel like the Women's Revolution was in spite of the Bellas, not because of them. Ding, 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 ding. He's fucking got it. He's fucking got it. Right, we do need to cut a match from this show, which, may I just say, is a fantastic looking show right here. Who gets cut, though? I don't know who to cut. We need an LD Red Thunder Battle Royal. I can't cut that one because that'll make Mr. Black sad, and I don't want to do that. It's already making Trailing Badger sad that that match is happening and he's not in it. Nathan Cake versus Fanny Craddock, I really want to watch that. E.E. Tim versus Brian Butterfield, I really want to watch that. I want to watch Grimace versus Pamela Anderson. And I want to watch Dick Mychinko versus Shrek. What do I do? What do I do? No cut, only add. Can I add a match? I can't. I can't add a match. Here they are. Hello, Cultaholic heads. Hope you had a lovely stream. Hello to Sam. Thank you for the raid. I did see the title. What were you making? Wrestling merch, right? Was it? I can't remember specifically. I don't want to say it was. Okay. Sam was creating the greatest wrestling tee for the American males. Excellent. Welcome in, everybody. Designing bad American male shirts. We made cool and radical American male shirts. Brilliant. That sounds amazing, Sam. Thank you so much for the raid, man. I really, really appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. We're playing WWE 2K25, limping across the finish line to 2K26. And we need to cut a match, which is really, really difficult. And I think the game's not frozen. It's doing a load there. I mean, look how good this card is. Dick Mychinko versus Shrek, Grimace versus Pamela Anderson, E.E. Tim versus Brian Butterfield, Nathan Cake versus Fanny Craddock, and then the main event. Look at that! I don't know what to do. I don't know what to cut. This is a really, really good match. Love you too, dude. See you soon, hopefully. I know we sneak into the Cultaholic offices on Sundays now, but hopefully I will see you in real life before too long. Have a lovely rest of your evening, Sam. Always cut the mods. That's very brave putting that in there where they're in charge. Yeah, but can we add Brie Bella in there somewhere? Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Oh, Golden Knights fan. Flattery will get you everywhere. Good to see you. Thank you very much. Cut Grimace Paneler if it has to be something. I do feel like maybe that is the least interesting match of the night. However, it is the only women's match. And I don't want to be accused of being terrible, you know? Sometimes I want a McDonald's mascot to wrestle a piece of metal. And we cannot not allow that to happen. Because metal deserves to wrestle too. I can't cut those two because Shrek has new music and I've been waiting to play it. So I'm happy it's here. Oh, but they're all so good. Okay, I'm cutting that one. I'm cutting it. I'm cutting that one. Sorry. Sorry. That was the toughest one I've ever had to make a decision about cutting before. Okay. It's time for the Aldi Red Thunder Championship Battle Royal match. Sorry, I know. Whichever I cut, someone was going to be cross. Cut Grimace and make a female-only Red Thunder match. That's a pretty good idea. You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea. Let's do that. Okay, so it's women only, and it can't be any of the women who are already on the card, which I believe is only Fanny Craddock at this point. So, championship match. Who is the current Lidl? No, Aldi Red Thunder, that's it. Getting my energy drinks confused. Is it Dr. Hill? No. Is it Tim? No. Grimace? Oh god, who is it? Have we got a double champion? I forget who won last. Oh, it's Dr. Hill. Dr. Hill is a double champion. Bloody hell. Dr. Hill is a double champion. Right. So, the rest of them will be women. Here we go, everybody. It's time to spin the wheel. Prepare yourselves. It is time. That's the wrong button, Ben. Here we go. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. No, sorry, Nathan. You're not our woman. No, that's not going to work for me. This could take a minute. No. 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 Wait, why are they all women? Because I cut the only women's match. So we're making this an all women's match apart from the champion who's defending his title. Surely this is the one. Yes, we have one, finally. It's Ashto. There we go. Next, we've only got 4 more slots left to fill. No. We're not getting many repeats though, which is good. No. This is going to be the whole stream. No. No, that's the one we've already had. There's another. Brilliant. Next. Come on. This guy really wants to wrestle for his own championship. Yes. Get in here. 2 more. Dr. Hill versus 5 Ashtos. No. Yes. Okay, here we go. We're making some progress. 1 slot remains. No. No. Come on. We can do this. No. No. Fuck's sake. I can't wait to watch this excitement back in a few days' time when I'm playing catch-up. Just you wait. You got 45 minutes of a wheel. James, no, stop. I promise there are women on this roster. They're just not being... The wheel is not being very kind right now. You're already in it, Emma. Come on now. I have to spin the wheel because if I don't spin the wheel and I just pick another woman from the roster and they win, I'll be accused of cheating the system. Wheel, behave yourself. Yes, that's good. Grimace isn't in anything else. We've cut Grimace's match. Bloody hell. Okay, we're good to go now, everybody. The wheel has finally come through. The Grim Ace. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Right, save that bad boy. Okay, so that'll be the second match. Up first, though, we've got Demo Dick versus Shrek. And I said it at the start of the stream. If you haven't been here since the beginning, Ben Cooper has contributed brand new music. It is a cover of the song that Shrek is most associated with, but it does replace his weird theme that I sourced from the YouTube audio library. It's spectacular. He's in the title of the stream. It's about time we saw him wrestle. Let's start this show. No spoilers. Dick Mychinko versus Shrek one-on-one. The predictions will be live in a moment. Get those BENXT bucks wagered and get ready to go. Please don't jump him during his entrance. I'll be really sad. I'll be so sad. Here we go. Oh no, he's bloody gonna do it as well. Oh no, Beggy Mops is now being marched out by Shrek. Which upsets Dick Mychinko for some reason. Okay, I'm actually just finally reading the description. Is this a match? Hang on, is this an actual match? They're trading blows. Oh god, they're absolutely leathering each other. Referee gets a shove. Oh, and they punch. Okay, this is officially a match. We're going. Oh no, she's called for the bell. Right, so this isn't a match. Hang on. I don't think this is a match. Shrek makes a surprise appearance on stage after throwing out their beaten up opponents. That's what happened on Pip Down as well. Beggy Mops was meant to face Dick Mychinko, even though the game didn't show that at any point. And Shrek attacked Beggy Mops, replaced them, and is now in the match. Gets rid of it in a sudden change of circumstances. Match ends in a no contest. This is not an official match. Sadly, very disappointing. This is the second one of the stream so far. The game has decided to give us a match that isn't actually a match. Referee called for the bell, which traditionally means that they have no, call it off, call for the bell, it's over. Rubbish. Disappointing. We got to hear about 3 seconds of Shrek's new music, which is also disappointing. And this is all really just for show at this point, because we're not going to have a winner. Just play out Shrek's theme anyway. You know what? Maybe I will. Here we go. This is the fantastic arrangement courtesy of Ben Cooper. Thank you, Ben. It's wonderful. Here we go. It's banjo and pan flute. Is that it? Is that what this is constructed of? It's kind of poetic, actually, with the wrestling in the background. We've got 3 minutes of this song. He did the whole thing. Should we do every match like this? I think it's actually better. Surely this is a strike incoming. I did think that. There's a part of me that's a little worried. I haven't tested it yet. It is a full cover, so I'm hoping it'll be okay. But YouTube is notoriously clever these days, so we'll find out. This may be the only time you hear Shrek's new theme and it's live, so enjoy it. If you're watching the VOD and you can't hear me right now, it's because it's been cut out. You can't even hear that. Don't even know why I'm explaining it. All that glitters is gold. And I'm sad that I'm singing along on my side, but as always, there is a slight delay on you hearing the audio and me hearing the audio, so I'm all out of time on your end, which makes me sad. There's a part of me that is worried too. It is completely reconstructed MIDI, but YouTube got smart a while back and ruined everyone's MIDI fun. We can but try, right? Let's at least enjoy it live right now. We're still going, by the way, and Shrek is absolutely destroying Dick Mychinko. I think he's being fired up by his music. This could be it! The Shrek ending will see things off here. He did beat him in under 3 minutes, for the record. Mold. Fantastic. Massive thank you to Ben Cooper for putting that together. Hopefully we'll get to see it in an actual entrance one day, but who knows, right? If it gets struck from the VOD, we might still get away with being able to play it in the future, just not at full volume and without me talking over it. Okay. Roll in the shoulders. We're ready. It's time for the 6-person over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the Aldi Red Thunder champion. Walking into this match as a double champ is Dr. A. Hill. He is the BENXT Tag Team Champion and the current Aldi Red Thunder Champion as well. He goes up against a very hungry field indeed. You've got Emma the Bear, Ashton Matthews, Kat the Writer, Miss This Legs, and the BENXT Women's Champion, Grimace. Those are the official lyrics for this song, by the way. If you would like to wager your BENXT bucks, if you are perhaps a raider, you may have noticed that you've just been assigned some BENXT bucks. It's what we call channel points here. You can predict. You can gamble. We don't call it that because Twitch doesn't like it. You can gamble on the outcome with your BENXT bucks. Who do you think is going to win? Let's find out. Emma, Ashton, Kat, Doctor, Miz, and Grim. One on one. I'm not entirely sure. Joey B001, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months. Oh yeah, 8 months. Catch you on the VOD. See you now on the VOD, Joey. Hello. How you doing? Thank you so much for the resub. I actually had a Dark Pictures themed dream last night. Is that a coincidence, or did I get a Dark Pictures premonition? We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out soon. Multi-match predicting still isn't working on the apps. That sucks. Hi, Tori, by the way. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know. It's there. It's like Twitch. It's yours. This is your system. Why doesn't it... Anyway, let's get this thing rolling. My music's queued up. I'm ready to go. He lies. The music is not queued up. My music's queued up. Let's get these entrances started.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the All-Star Ring Total Championship.
Excuse me. It's time for the bear.
Introducing the challenger from the North Pole, Emma the Bear.
Emma the Bear, a former 2-time Aldi Red Thunder champion, would set a record here tonight if she won it for a 3rd time. She's also a former 2-time wide champion as well. I'm just trying to see if anyone else is going to set a record here tonight. Ashton Matthews is a former champion. Grimace is a former champion. Only person in this match who could break a record tonight is Emma. Can she win it for a 3rd time? We'll find out. Hide your MILFs, because here comes the MILF Hunter. Ashton MILF Hunter Matthews makes her way to the ring.
And introducing the challenger.
Not wearing a title tonight,
England,
but wearing a rubber ring. Still not entirely sure what that's about. But if she were to fall into any bodies of water, she would be safer than any of us. And that's all that matters, really, isn't it? As I said a second ago, she's held this championship before. Can she win the Battle Royal again? She'll have to overcome this next person. And this next person is her former colleague. One half of the tag team triple threat. That being, of course, Kat the Writer.
and introducing the challenger, representing the Triangle of Terror from England.
From England. That's close enough. Final predictions: Emma 14%, Ashton 13%, Kat 17%, Dr. Hill 25%, Miss This Legs, 15%, and Grimace, 17%. Out next, it's the champion. Let's see if he's got weird floating table fire again in his entrance this week.
And introducing the champion, representing the Dangerous Alliance from your darkest fears, weighing in at 190 pounds, the All-Star Ring Kodo champion and one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions, Dr.
So no weird floating fire today, but his collar, yes, is still doing the weird pointy thing. That has been a bug that has existed ever since he first arrived in BENXT, and he's been here for a while. The weird sort of prongs, the mandibles that he's got going on down there. Don't really understand. Looking good with 2 championships though is Dr. Hill. Will he walk out as a double champ? I think we have only ever had one other double champ, and that, of course, was front page Timmy Two Belts, EE Tim, who, of course, is currently pursuing Seth Pissin Rollins and his wide championship, so we could have Timmy Two Belts once again. Is this legs? Can't believe you robbed this man of his excitement for having a belt. I didn't rob anyone of anything. I just talked about how exciting it was he has 2 belts. But he's not the first. Miss This Legs. Is this Legs? She's here. And she's ready to win herself a championship, which presumably will just sort of float above her legs because she is just legs, of course. Could she become champion? If she does, she'll be in fine company alongside this woman.
And introducing the challenger from Mount Olympus, the NXT Women's Champion, Grim Ace.
The Grim Ace of BENXT. The BENXT Women's Champion. 2-time BENXT Women's Champion. Currently reigning, of course, as you can see there. After a tense back and forth with Pamela Anderson over several months, she finally recaptured the gold. And they were booked to renew hostilities here tonight, but we cut that match and we put the Battle Royal in instead. And I've got to say, it's worked out rather well in Grimace's favour, because if she wins, she will be a double champion in BENXT. And we're underway. Immediately the action starts before the transition from the championship being on the screen there is even out of the way. People are leathering one another. Of course, they're all breaking off into pairs now as Kat goes after Emma, the BENXT Tag Team Champion, and Aldi Red Thunder Champion goes after the BENXT Women's Champion. And Ashto and Emma the Bear were facing off, and now they're going back after one another again. Ooh, Emma very nearly went there, clings on, very lucky. Champion turns his attention to Kat the Writer, and now, oh, big back suplex from Emma the Bear, and Kat drops the bear, and now Grimace, wheelbarrow faceplant to the champion. Being on the mat is probably the safest place you could be in this match, because as soon as you're stood up, someone is going to laser focus on you and try and get you over that top rope. All 6 competitors still in the match at this early juncture. And that may sound obvious, but it's not always the case. Sometimes we get an elimination basically straight away. Oh, wow, look at legs go. Ashto up on the shoulders of the women's champion. Big power slam. And Kat takes out the other champion. As Grimace walks Ashto over to the ropes, potentially looking for an elimination attempt here. Has Ashto up. And Kat joins in as well. Oh no, and Ashton's gone first. Ashton has been eliminated first in this match. And that was a team up on the part of the Grim Ace and Kat the Writer, Ashton's former colleague. Sad to see things break down like that, but it is every person for themselves in this match, and Ashton is the first one to go. Grimace, instead of going for an elimination, goes to work on the champion's leg, which is interesting. And these two renew hostilities. Grimace and the Bear have been trading blows back and forth for weeks now. It's very interesting that the wheel decided to pair them up, he says, ignoring the fact that the wheel had to spin about 16,000 times. Grimace rolls under the bottom rope. She's safe there. Hi, Nate. Good morning to you. Welcome in. The Bear drops Dr. Hill. And Kat looking to eliminate Legs. Legs clinging on. And the Bear's going to join in. This is exactly how we saw Kat eliminate Ashto earlier. Legs, though, able to desperately hang on, but they follow up. Oh, and Legs using, of course, those legs to her advantage as the field of five continues to go at it here. The champion, Dr. Hill, still alive, still in this thing. But Grimace now, we're going to get a fall-away slam. Oh, and there goes the champ across the ring. Champ on champ violence here. Up to the middle rope goes Kat the Writer. Double axe handle, lands flush on Emma the Bear. Oh, and a big right hand from Dr. Hill. Springboard crossbody catches the women's champion. And Kat now sees an opportunity to eliminate the only man in this match, but she goes for a neckbreaker instead. Still valuable, still worthwhile. Grim Ace so sounds like what Tanahashi's nickname would have been if he ever turned heel. It does, doesn't it? The Grim Ace sounds like an actual wrestling nickname, but it just so happens that that's the only way you can get the announcer to say Grimace, or anything close to Grimace. Still got 5 people in this match. Grimace is hung up on the ropes though, and Dr. Hill playing interference, and he has to take the brunt of these kicks from Legs, although he ducks out the way of the last one. And now twisting the face of Legs somehow, even though it's just Legs, obviously, into the canvas. Who's going to be eliminated next? Oh, Legs sent over the top rope, and Legs is gone. We're down to 4. The champion, Kat the Writer, Grimace, and Emma the Bear. Emma the Bear with the counter sends Grimace into the corner. Grimace eats a right hand. The Bear turns around and intercepts the Aldi Red Thunder champion. The Bear has a choice of who she wants to attempt to eliminate. She goes after Dr. Hill, who has taken a bit of a beating here. He's hanging on desperately. Grimace wondering whether or not to get involved. She's watching, she's pacing, decides to go after Kat instead. Dr. Hill powers out. Dr. Hill still in here. You got this, says whoever that was. And Emma the Bear's been eliminated by the champion. We can't have this. We can't have a man win the women's match. This is outrageous. Although, technically, does Dr. Hill defy gender because he's a horrific nightmare eldritch creature? That's the question. Oh my goodness, what a move from Kat the Writer. The final 3 are Kat the Writer, Dr. Hill, the double champ, and Grimace, the women's champ. Kat countering Dr. Hill. Ooh. And she manages to get out of the way of that big left hook from Grimace, who has Kat, in the position she wants her, throws her across the ring. And now Grimace turns her attention to Dr. Hill. And, Dr. Hill's night could be over if Grimace can get this elimination. I think there's a pretty good chance. Dr. Hill is clinging on by his fingertips. Oh, God, he's still in there. Dr. Hill, he's hanging by a thread. He's barely in this, but he's still able to power out. We've still got 3 in this one. Grimace, Kat, Dr. Hill. Dr. Hill sends Kat into the ropes. They collide. Dr. Hill now on the receiving end of Kat's attempted elimination. And they both eliminate him. The man is gone. We are down to Grimace and Kat the Writer. Is Kat going to win her first championship? Is Grimace going to become a double champion? Kat, I don't really know what she's doing, but she's really taking it to the women's champion here. If Kat can eliminate the women's champion, that's surely going to move her up the pecking order. Kat, oh, sends Grimace up the... It's Kat the Writer! Kat the Writer has defeated everybody else in the field, and she's captured her first bit of gold in BENXT at the same time. Kat goes the distance. Kat is your new Aldi Red Thunder champion. She survives the field, and she stands tall as your new Aldi Red Thunder champion. A massive congratulations to Kat. She gets the honour of going on the spreadsheet. And is that not enough? Kat the Writer, what a victory. Kat, arguably, given her win-loss record, her tenure in BENXT, probably the underdog. Or sorry, the underbear, the under-grimace, I don't know, in this match. But she bloody did it. And here's what it came down to. And this is where Dr. Hill was hanging on, both Grimace and Kat going for the elimination there. Kat able to get off the trigger quicker than Grimace did. And it's Kat the Writer who walks out with the gold tonight. Undercat, which is very nearly Thundercat. Do you mean the Aldi Red Thundercat? I think arguably the you've got to have the prefix the Aldi Red Thundercat is an incredible name. Wow. Well, it's at this point that I need to go and have a one-on-one exclusive interview with EE Tim. Not yet though, because Nate's just gifted 25 flipping subs. Nate, you devious bastard. Thank you so much. That is incredibly kind of you. I'm going to shout out everyone. I think I still have the alert box going on the P screen when I go to the toilet. So I'm going to read them all, and then I'm going to go chat with EE Tim, and then I'm going to be back and we're going to watch this match. Okay, so don't go anywhere. Nate, thank you so much for gifting 25 subs to the community. Welcome to the thickness. Joski. How you doing, Joski? Good to see you. Pointless 197. Gracious Salami. Sarah TF. Spineless Spawn. Painter Mini. Still Alexander. Bubba Joe. Voo Pix. Yo Caesar. Stupidly Epic. Kelpie Kane. Danny Ramble. Biz Keith. Podder 8. Gothbrooks 420. Sex number. Pretty cool. Arobi. Fearful Andalus. Collins041. Main 9. Steamy Streamers. 91 Jeebus. Spike 20. Cooley Wooly. And Carl Jogo. Welcome all of you to the thickness. I'll get wide in honor of that. Here we go. Hold on to your flipping. We're going to wobble while I get wide as well. This is the purpose of having a wobbly desk, I suppose. Here we go. Okay, that didn't wobble so much when I was wide. Welcome everybody to the thickness. Wet boy fell off my desk. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nate, thank you so much. I'm going to copy and paste the alert box just in case it doesn't appear on the P-Time screen. I'm going to go chat with EE Tim about his upcoming match. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I did it. I went to the toilet. Mission successful. Nate, thank you so much for gifting those subs. Welcome everybody to the thickness who has been gifted a sub. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Consider getting stuck into the predictions. A lot of names in there that I don't recognize, so come say hi and chat. If you've been gifted a sub, say hello. People here are lovely. Also, you have access to a whole fleet of emotes, some animated, some not. Come get stuck in. We'd love to have you here. But thank you for being here anyway to even be gifted a sub. I appreciate that. Okay, did you wash your hands? No, never wash my hands. Don't believe in it. That is a lie told by Big Water, and you cannot listen to it. You cannot listen to them. Big Water is looking to take us down. Me, I'm in the pocket of Big Red Thunder. Big Aldi. I only wash my hands, which is at least once a week, with Aldi Red Thunder. Sugar free. It's only 42 pence. Okay. I was gifted the sub in the name of Gollum. Should I pop into the chat? If you were gifted it in the name of Gollum, maybe you pop right the fuck out of chat. How's that sound? Sorry. But also, don't talk to me about Gollum in my own home. How dare you? Okay, right, up next. I did chat with EE Tim. He was laser focused. He's laser focused on becoming a double champion, but tonight, in his way, he has a man mountain. The big boy himself. Brian Butterfield. Will Brian ever hold that? How many more of these could there possibly be to go? Let me just check. That was the last one. Once again, Nate, thank you very much. Will Brian ever win the title that's named after him? Arguably not. Maybe in WWE 2K25 when he gets drafted to Pip Down. Who knows? Who bloody knows? Okay. Tim versus Brian. Let's rock and roll. I would really love more matches tonight where we have full entrances rather than, oh no, someone's jumped them from behind. But we've had a lot of that today. Here we go. Let's find out if we get a proper one. Okay, we got a proper one. We're all good. Imagine a Resi mod with Gollum as the boss battle. I don't want to. I won't imagine that. I don't want to imagine that. Boo! It's the cleaner. The BENXT men's champion, EE Tim. It's in the game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Evolution from Stillwater, weighing in at 228 pounds, the NXT Men's Champion, Tim.
EE Tim is here. And he's ready to dominate. He's ready to flush the competition. That's a toilet joke. Should I explain it? Do you want me to write it down? I'll consider it. And I'll forget. But I have every intention of doing it. But I won't. But I'll think about it. Anyway, Tim's here. And here comes Brian. We're going to enjoy his music in silence, please.
This was me, Brian Butterfield, 6 months ago before starting my diet plan.
Weighing in at 309 pounds, Brian Butler Ray.
But just look at me now. I feel like a new man, thanks to the Butterfield diet.
Birthday pie, pints of cream, pork cylinders, potato grid, artificial bacon, large mac, sandwich casserole, chocolate quail's egg, garlic pudding, fluffy rock, hoisin crispy, hot tortilla, bon 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 bon, quiches Lorraine.
Oh, big sexy Brian. Big sexy Brian did win the Aldi Red Thunder Championship a few weeks ago on BENXT. And tonight, he has a hell of an opportunity if he can take out the BENXT men's champion. Imagine that. Big boot drops the champ immediately. Non-title match, of course. EE Tim's title is not on the line. Leaping headbutt from Tim. We have seen Tim win Tim and again. in these big matches. Watching Tim wrestle is always a spectacle. People pay to see Tim. People pay to see Tim. When Tim's not on screen, people say, where is Tim? Why isn't he here? I don't understand. Is he cleaning a toilet? I don't understand. Bring out Tim now. Oh, big clothesline. More of a lariat, really. From Brian Butterfield in his glossy, shiny hair. Oh, goodness me. The boot of his boot. The heel of his boot. Directly across the face of Tim. Short-armed clothesline. Butterfield is not done. Brings him up for another. And he's still not done. Crowd chanting along with him. All 40 million of them here. I need to have my tea. All 40 million of them here in the BENXT Dome. Taking it directly to Tim. I was Googling earlier. How exciting. That's the end of the anecdote. No, it's not. I was Googling earlier what wrestling shows are happening in Japan while I'm there. Did I mention I'm going to Japan? It's true, I am. Turns out they're all on slightly awkward days because WrestleMania happens, Walrus Mania, happens directly in the middle of my trip to Japan. And even in Japan, they're all saying there's no fucking point in running a wrestling show that weekend. So none of the timings are working out. Which is sad. But if I can go see some wrestling in Japan, I definitely will. I really enjoyed it last time. I went to Japan. Have I said that before? Tim in control of Brian. Tim now trying to choke the life out of Brian Butterfield, which is really sad because think how many more business ideas Brian has that we'd never get to see. Brian back on 2 feet, potentially going for the bomb here. He has him in the bomb position. Oh, more of a jackknife bomb there. Not Brian's finisher or his signature, but Brian does have his signature. And Tim better watch out. Oh, and Tim gets absolutely fluffy roughed right in half. And Brian gets him straight back to his feet. Could be looking to follow up with the bomb. Immediately sends Tim into the ropes, bounces back. Oh, counter from Tim. That was, leaping DDT from Tim. That is Tim's signature. Brian was going for his finisher, and the cleaner is about to wipe Brian Butterfield out. Has him there. Here we go. And he flushes him down. And that's surely it. It's elementary for Tim here as he flushes away Brian Butterfield with absolute Oh, and hang on a second. It's the Wide Champion. The Wide Champion has jumped Tim from behind and he's absolutely clocked him with the Wide Championship. This feud is clearly far from only. Oh shit, I fucked up the sentence at the end. Far from over. Far from over. Well, that was a quick match, wasn't it? Tim absolutely destroyed Butterfield there. And then was jumped by the BENXT Wide Champion Seth Pissin Rollins. Bloody hell. Tim's still on track potentially to become front page Timmy 2 belts once again, but this belt he might hold on to for a while. Not like the Aldi Red Thunder Championship, which he has to defend every single week. This feud is far from Shrek Forever After. Yes. Couldn't have put it better. I wouldn't put it better myself. I refuse. I won't do it. I simply won't. New episode of Worst Games Ever out for everybody this Sunday, by the way. Excited for you to see it. I think it's a good one. Again, I'm biased because I edited it, but it's fun. We busted the Move controllers out, and it's always fun when we have to use a Move controller, and the technology just doesn't work. Additionally, I'm just going to plug here between these two matches. I'm like 99% of the way through my Xbox 360 video. That will be out next Friday. Please be excited. Those of you who are channel members over on YouTube, you've got another tour of some of my tat coming this Saturday. So if you watch that, or if you are a channel member, I hope you enjoy that as well. So much content, guys. There's loads of content coming. It's exciting. It's never been a more exciting game. Oh, fuck. What's wrong with me? I need to drink some water. It's never been a more exciting time to be a gamer. There we go. Shut up, Ben. Shut up. I've had some water now. It's never been a more exciting game to be a timer. Okay? Good. It's been a long day. Wednesdays are always a long day because I finish at 9:30 in the evening, and I think, really, that means I should start at like 1:30 in the afternoon. I never do. I always start work at like 9, and I shouldn't because I'm stupid. Okay. Nathan Cake versus Fanny Craddock. Who is going to win? It's fine. It's not live or anything. Just have another take. Well thought out. Okay. Cake versus Craddock is up next on BENXT. Let's go. Love this guy. I'm going to say it every time he comes out until we get a new one. But we need another Uncharted game. Give it to me now.
Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 309 pounds, Nathan Case.
You should do an episode of Worst Games Ever about chess. It's just you and Peter playing chess in silence for 30 minutes and one of you saying, "This sucks" at the end, nothing more. You know, that sounds a little bit like the exclusive episode of Worst Games Ever we did for our limited edition merch, which was an episode of Worst Games Ever on a floppy disk. I don't know if anyone got that, if anyone bought that's in this chat, and if you were ever able to play it. But I feel like I can give a spoiler away now for what that exclusive episode was. It was about 30 seconds long, understandably, because it had to fit on a floppy disk. Here comes Fanny Craddock, by the way. Boo! And it was us reacting to me, and this has been on my desk ever since, us reacting to me playing this little ring game here. You know, it's full of water and you press the button. This was the exclusive Worst Games Ever, the subject of the exclusive floppy disk Worst Games Ever episode. And not to brag, but this is the original water that was in the toy when we shot the episode, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Should I drink it? I won't. I won't drink it. The water level's gone down by about 1.5 centimeters in all that time. Original water. Got the original water in that. Cake is about to be battered, to get battered by Fanny. Absolutely. Let's see how it goes. Fanny Craddock versus Cake. Let's focus up. Let's focus up. Jessica Carr calls for the bell and we're underway. Fanny Craddock. Big clothesline.
I've got to go to work now.
Oh, Swarthy Mofo, no.
Have a great stream and I'll see you all in the vote.
Thank you so much for the bits. I hope work goes well. And thank you for being here for the part that you were here for. I really appreciate it. Okay. Fanny Craddock drops the leg over the face of Nathan Cake. Into an early cover. Surely this won't be it already. No. Kick out at 1 by Nathan. Nathan tries to get back to his feet, but gets immediately struck by Fanny. And Fanny ducks under. Swings over in a DDT from Fanny Craddock. And they both roll to the outside. Fanny drops a knee over the face of Nathan. I've got to say, Nathan not getting a great start in this match, really. By any measuring stick. She's got the hand... Oh, my God, the hand trapped and then just stamps on the elbow. Looked like Nathan's arm bent the wrong way there. That's not very good. Oh, and a knee strike misses. Nathan now sending Fanny into nothing. Doesn't look like it really connected. Oh, God, and he just launches her there. Referee up to a count of, what was that, 7? They've got until 10 to get back into the ring. No, I misheard. We're up to a count of 5. My equilibrium is all wrong here tonight. My brain's not functioning. My mouth isn't functioning. The alcohol will not be helping. Neither will the fact that I had some crackers before the stream, and that was all I ate. That was a bad idea. Nathan does a little spin. That's a bit weird. Oh, and a slap to the back of the head of Fanny Craddock. That's very disrespectful from Nathan Cake. And Nathan back to his feet. Fanny now in a seated position. Nathan Cake now going, oh, locks the head and driving the point of his elbow into the forehead of Fanny Craddock is Nathan Cake. And now it's Nathan who looks fully in control in this match as he slowly clambers out. Follows Fanny Craddock, and Fanny, oh, on the receiving end of it. Several knee strikes, God, to the side of the leg. That's a very painful position to have that impact. And now Fanny sent tumbling on the outside. Nathan just sort of toying with his opponent here. Oh! Several kicks to the face of Fanny Craddock. And Nathan now surely will get Fanny Craddock back inside the ring. He's nearly got his signature. Fanny Craddock nearly has her signature. Nathan is beckoning for something. Oh, and an axe kick to the back of the head of Fanny Craddock. Into the cover goes Nathan Cake. Is this going to finish this match? I'm assuming no. And it is a no. It is indeed a no. Counter from Fanny. Rolls up Nathan Cake. Kick out at nothing. Oh! And just sends Nathan tumbling over the top of Fanny's knee. And now Nathan back in control. Nathan Cake sends Fanny Craddock into the ropes. Superman punch from Nathan Cake. Absolutely plunders Fanny Craddock. Fanny Craddock nearly lost there, but Nathan Cake is looking to plunder the tomb. Nathan Cake has fully plundered the tomb. Fanny Craddock. Oh, kicks out. Nathan Cake thought he'd stolen all that treasure. Turns out he's still got some work to do. Springboard moonsault. He's getting straight back on it. He's getting straight back on top of it now. Nathan Cake riding a wave of momentum. Looks like these two are going to exchange blows now, but Nathan Cake fully in control. Oh no, counter from Fanny Craddock. Nurugan, thank you for the bits there. Fanny Craddock. Big strikes, back and forth. Oh. Here we go. Who's going to come out on top here? These two putting on a real show. Counter from Nathan. Oh, and they're just going to punch each other in the face until one of them falls over. They are both taking an absolute leathering here. And Nathan Cake. Oh, it's Fanny who gets the drop on Nathan. Nathan has been battered by Fanny Craddock. Is that it? No! Nathan's still alive, but Fanny Craddock does have her finisher. Nathan Cake does not. If Fanny can pull the trigger on this, Nathan Cake is done. Nathan rolls out the way. Fanny Craddock now on the shoulders of Nathan Cake, slips out. Nathan Cake gets a right hand to the face. Fanny Craddock, side Russian leg sweep. And the treasure hunter is down. And Fanny Craddock hooks the arms. Oh, she's absolutely got him locked in here in the submission. Is Nathan Cake going to tap? This is how we saw Fanny Craddock quote-unquote beat Mikey Johnson a few weeks ago, but didn't really, and Fanny Craddock mixing up a bowl of something sinister. It's probably got gelatin in it. Off the rope, massive clothesline. Nathan Cake is rocked, and Fanny Craddock might have just put down Nathan Cake for good. And she has. Poor Nathan. He did his very bloody best, I'll say that much. Sort of a Jackanism situation here where Nathan Cake always puts on a very impressive performance indeed. But ultimately, oh, he could have had it won there. It is Fanny Craddock who walks out of here with the victory. Off the back of this, the gelatin clothesline. Awful.
Here is your winner,
The solution is more alcohol. Couldn't even say the word. It's going to get sloppy. We've got an hour left.
Main event time.
Representing the Undisputed Era, Dominic Mysterio and Pistian Cage who I believe are currently in a feud with the BENXT Tag Team Champions, the Dark Picture Pals, go 2-on-2 with Admin and Mr. Black. Mr. Black, of course, is in a tag team with Trowling Badger. Trowling Badger trying desperately to suppress his tears, which is understandable. Betrayed for a second time. First one being Lord Brotovich, of course, who decided he wanted to leave the mod squad immediately. Mr. Black, I don't know, it's going to be weird for Mr. Black, right? Can we get an exclusive comment from Mr. Black in the chat, please? It's got to be weird wrestling in a tag team without your tag team partner. He's won 2 tag team championships with Trowling Badger. Difficult to say, eh? Difficult to say. Either way, we get this match underway. It's going to be weird for Mr. Black. Exclusive comments there from Mr. Black. The Undisputed Era versus Admin and Mr. Black up next. Oh god, they're already in the ring. They didn't even get an entrance. Oh no! Jumped from behind by the tag champions. The Undisputed Era have been jumped from behind by the Dark Picture Pals, and now they're being fed to the makeshift team of Mr. Black and Admin. Let's see if this match has actually started. The referee is checking with Pisty Cage and Dominic Pisterio. There go the tag champs back up the ring. They're checking. Jessica Carr is checking. Will the bell be rung? Will this match start? I believe based on the subtitles it will. Tag partners sent to the apron, and we're officially underway, and it's Dominic Pisterio drops Admin immediately. You can see the damage that the Undisputed Era has taken in this match already. Jumped before the bell even started. Springboard moonsault from Dominic Pisterio. Admin is all alone at the moment. It looked like Mr. Black maybe attempted to interfere. That's what that red cross means. So Mr. Black is not allowed to enter the ring until Admin tags him in. We don't often see Admin wrestle. It's a bit of a rare treat. Roll up by Dominic Pisterio. Kick out at nothing by Admin. Admin back to his feet. Big overhand strike. Grabs. Oh, and just spins around Dominic Pisterio. Impressive power from Admin. It's all the spreadsheets, probably. He's run the numbers. He's crunched the percentages. He's done some formulae. That's right. I know what the plural of formula is. What do you think I am? Drunk? Shut up. You're drunk. Admin rolls over Dominic Pisterio. What's he going for now? Grabs both arms. Oh my goodness, we saw Fanny Craddock do this in the previous match. But Dominic Pisterio made of sterner stuff here. This is, of course, the Figgy Pudpud champion, crowned on the festive edition of BENXT. He knows what it's like to be in control. Tag made. Pisty Cage now the legal man. A little bit of tag team offense. Assisted shoulder tackle here. Flying halfway across the ring is the, I want to say 50-year-old. How old is Pisty now? 40? Late 40s? 60? 70? 80? Pisty marches Admin into the corner. Big chop. That tie doesn't protect against anything, but you know what will? Countering Pisty Cage's onslaught. Pisty hoisted up, no, jumps out. And now it's Admin, who eats a scorpion death drop. He's 51. He looks fantastic for 51. Look at his hair. Incredible. Admin rolls out of the way. Admin desperately needs to make a tag. Rolling neck snap from Admin. He needs to tag in Mr. Black. He is the more tenured tag team participant in this match. Contestant. Don't really know what the word is. Double underhook DDT. And Admin still deciding not to tag. This is interesting. By which I mean he's making a bad decision there. And look at just that miscommunication. He's oh no, he's taking out the referee. That is absolutely disastrous from Admin. An absolute ball drop from Admin. The spreadsheet did not say that would happen. I was about to comment on his lack of cohesion with his tag partner. He elected not to tag. Instead, he knocked his partner off the apron, got back up on the apron, took out the referee, and then just got wiped out by Pisty Cage. And Admin is being a very bad tag partner indeed right now. How will we get our view blocked now? Exactly. If the referee's down, how do we have it blocked? Admin still being punished by Pisty and Cage. Really, it does not matter. It does not matter at this juncture that the Undisputed Era were jumped by the tag champions before the bell. If Admin can't make the tag, it's all over for this makeshift team. Admin, though. Again, any breaking... Oh, and a spear from Pisty Cage. Is that going to do it? Pisty has his finisher. He may go for the tag finisher here. And this might be the most one-sided tag team match we've ever seen. Mr. Black still not allowed to interfere. Up goes Dominic Mysterio. There's the frog splash. And Dominic Mysterio straight into the cover. Mr. Black not even tagged into this match even once. And that is perhaps the most one-sided tag match we have ever seen in BENXT. Ever. Admin, from top to bottom, a terrible tag partner. At no point making any attempt to tag in. Mr. Black made the unfortunate mistake of trying to interfere early on, and then he was powerless but to watch from the outside for the entire rest of the match. Spear from Pisty Cage. Tag made here, which resulted in the tag team finisher. Oh, sheer drop brainbuster into the frog splash. 1, 2, 3. And the number one contenders for the BENXT Tag Team Championships continue to march here on their road towards their title shot. I'm going to talk to management about tagging with Shrek next week. You should talk about tagging with Trailing Badger. He's there. Big win in the main event for the Undisputed Era, which of course means that we now move on to Pip Down. I wonder what we've got in store. The calendar says that we've got a pay-per-view this weekend. It's exciting, isn't it? We're probably not going to get to it this week, but next week certainly it's time for Backlash.
A problem with two sides is called a dilemma. A one-sided problem, like this match, is called a lemma. Just thought you'd like to know, Mr. Formule.
Why'd you have to make me feel small like that, huh? When I felt so big, and you're gonna make me feel so small. It's rude. But also, you did give me money, so I will allow it. But it was also rude. Thank you, Narugan, I appreciate it. Okay, let's look what Pip Down has served us up. Daronk and Judas, the Pip Down Tag Team Champions, take on Piss Stratus and Piss Jericho, also members of the Undisputed Era, who we just saw. The Vent Pervert goes one-on-one with Lord Brotovich. Bonklin and Commander Piss lock horns. The Oh no! The Ex-Budden and Gollum go one-on-one. Can Gollum get his 4th victory in a row? Please, no. Please, no. And in the main event, it's the Pip Down Women's Champion, the Chevrolet Matiz, with the Fisher-Price car in her corner against Barb Pisdottir with the undisputed Pip Down Men's Champion, Funky Barbara Piss, in her corner. Again, this is a difficult one to cut a match from, because these are all quite important. It might have to be this one. Sorry, Bonklin, it might have to be your match. I'm so sorry, Bonklin. Sucks. Just think how many more matches we'll be able to have when there are 3 shows. So, I know people were suggesting names for a 3rd show. Yeah. But I think I've got an idea. Oh no. Did you put you put a naughty word in. I did not struggle through a mechanical engineering degree to not be kind of an arsehole. It comes naturally with the degree. Did you mechanically engineer being an arsehole? Congratulations. I'm pulling your leg, of course. Don't be rude, though. Or I'll put you in the game and I'll have Gollum beat you up and that'll show you. Thank you again for the bits, Narugan. Okay, so we've got, obviously... I'm trying to find my amazing images now. This took me so fucking long to make. Oh god, it's so big as well. It's not even appearing on screen. I've got to resize it 10,000 times before it shows up. We've of course got our flagship show, BENXT, right? We've got BENXT, and then we have the amazing... This is also huge. Pip Down logo that Danji's Designs put together. That's also on there. My pitch for the third show, and some of you who've been around for a few years who watched my TripleJump streams when we played various WWE games will be familiar with this one. I've now got to find it in real time, so you've got to bear with me here. That's not it. It might be in pictures.
I will neither confirm nor deny having a mechanically engineered boomer.
I wondered what Carla even said there. Boomul. Thank you, Narugan. I will be cutting off the bottom portion of this logo, but here is my pitch for the third show. It is, of course, Monday Night Babs. There we are. If you're familiar with the old Raw logo, you will know that one. There it is. Again, you can tell it's sort of desperately constructed from whatever stuff I had lying around. But those are my 3 pitches for shows for WWE 2K26. It's going to take us a while to get there because we need to have enough people on the roster and it's going to be a slow build. We're definitely going to start with BENXT. When we're ready, we'll do a brand split. And then perhaps when we're ready again, we'll do a third brand split. But we'll have Monday Night Babs, BENXT Wednesdays, and Friday Night Pip Down. So there we are. Of course, none of this is possible without the wonderful viewing community live on Twitch. So thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed as well to the channel. It makes all of this possible. Thank you to everyone who's contributed this year to Season 1 of BENXT already. Bad Joke Billy over on Twitter has sent me a list of things he's going to create for WWE 2K26 when that comes out, which is very exciting. So hopefully it won't be too long before we can start doing all our brand splits. But certainly, that is my current wish, is to have 3 shows for Season 2 of BENXT. Now though, my friends, it's time... Nearly pulled my headphones out. My friends, it's time to spin a wheel. Bow. Wah, 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 wah. You should do Sunday Night Meat centered around Meatface. Should I? Should I do that? Should I do that? Thank you, Iron. I appreciate that. Okay, here we go. Little Kong Strong Championship. No, I've done a Battle Royal. Whoops. It's the wrong match. It's the wrong match. Nobody corrected me on it. Tables match. That's what we want for this show. 5-way. I was distracted because I was talking. It's never happened before, and it won't happen again. That's for sure. Champion is Chab, of course. Can Chab make history and go back to back? My guess is no. But who am I? Who am I to judge, hey? Who am I to guess something like that? Let's get the wheel on. No, Ben, that's the wrong one. Let's get the wheel on. And let's spin it. Who will challenge Chab? I've got to try and remember who's actually competing tonight. Funky Barbara Piss is already on the show tonight, albeit in a managerial capacity, so she is not getting added. As is the Chevrolet Matiz. That's a no. Randy Honking is not on the show. Randy Honking gets to play. Next, 3 remaining positions. Oh, it's Chunk Boy. Okay, that means that I'm going to have to go do some admin and make Chunk Boy taller. I'm going to keep his entrance the same. I like it. 2 left. Bobby Babafucking Looney. And finally, oh, it's happened. She's finally getting a match on her own show. She's taken a big old holiday. Pippa the Cat, the part-timer. There we go. Turn that off. Do 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 boo 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 boo. Hello, tea drinker. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, I've turned off the wheel, but not the wheels. Plural. There we are. Good luck, Jab. That's all I'll say. Right, we'll save that, and then I need to go and make Chunk Boy taller. Because I forgot to do that last time. Pippa the Cat, fresh off filming Cats vs Dogs Endgame. Yeah, she has. She's been off shooting movies. That's what she does when she's not here. What am I doing? Superstar. There we are. Do you reckon they'll rename this next year to Create a Wrestler, so it's not Create a Superstar? Oh God, I can hear her. She's getting warmed up. She's getting warmed up. She's being delivered. Hello. Oh, you're so warm. Where were you plucked from? I bet you're thrilled about being here, aren't you? Oh. Please don't lunge at my screens. There's a toy being dangled above the camera. And you might just throw yourself at the TV screen. Don't do it. Don't do it. Although that fully has her attention. She's very calm. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. There's the toy. It's not a toy. It's just a drawstring. What's wrong with you? Why don't you play with your real toys that we spent money on? Go on, off you go. Go get ready for your match. Pippa the Cat there. Okay, let's get you big, my friend. Oh no! We get to see the man inside Chonk Boy. Everyone look away. No one is officially allowed to see the man inside Chonk Boy. Oh no! Look away! Nobody look! Nobody look! Oh God, okay. Okay, we're fine now. The man inside my Chonk Boy. Do not upload. Oh boy. It's a lot of savings to do. There's 6'4" worth of savings to do. He's got an extra foot's worth of garlic. Right back to it. Let's get the show on the road, everybody. Up first, we've got the Pip Down Tag Team Champions against the Undisputed Era. 2-on-2. This will be pretty cataclysmic for Daronk and Judas if they are unsuccessful in defeating the team of Piss Stratus and Piss Jericho. A reminder that Piss Stratus had that scintillating promo last week on Pip Down where she said, "I'm going to win my next match." Big claim. Big claim. We shall see how they do. Now. We shall see how they do now. Now. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. We're not getting any entrances. We're going straight away. And here we go, wasting little time. The brawl's underway. Say the subtitles. There goes Judas. The bell hasn't even rung yet. Referee trying to contain things here. If this is any indication, this is gonna be a wild matchup. Everybody ready? Let's ring that bell. Okay, we're officially underway now. Let's go. And Piss Stratus taking it to Daronk immediately. And Duronk catching the hand. There you see the self-promo challenge in the top left. Pisstratus wins the match. That's her hope. I don't know if that means that she has to get the pin or if it's just her team is the victor. We shall find out. At the moment, though, not looking good for her. She's absolutely leveled by Duronk. And Duronk now sends Pisstratus into her corner. Tag made. Judas now legal. A little bit of tag team offense. Assisted shoulder tackle. That's exactly what it is. And Judas leaps onto the apron. Beckons for Pisstratus to get back to her feet. And Judas now springboard leg scissors takedown. Beautifully executed by one half of the Pip Down Tag Team Champions. Referee took about 6 million years to get into position to count that. But never mind. Piss Jericho watching on. Judas rolling neck snap to Pisstratus. Oh, and Piss Jericho intercepts here. It ultimately didn't help out his tag partner at all, but it probably pissed off Judas a little bit, so that's something. Pisstratus back to her feet. Sent into the ropes. Judas ducks under, jumps over, and Pisstratus now walks straight into a drop kick. And Judas now counter from Pisstratus. As Pisstratus is done. Oh, hang on. No, Judas playing possum. The amazing athleticism of Judas on display. She has learned HMO 3, 2. She's learned fly. She's learned how to fly. Double shoulder tackle from Los Hermanas, sorry. And Pisstratus now, unlike admin, needs to make this tag to Piss Jericho, and it looks like she's going to get it. Here we go. Tag made. Piss Jericho, former Pip Down Men's Champion, now legal. A little bit of tag team offense. Piss Jericho sends Judas into the corner. What's he going to do? Spins around, face first into the turnbuckle pad. And now a boot to the midsection drops the champ to the floor. And now Jericho following up with several repeated strikes. Into the cover goes Piss Jericho. Kick out at 1, though. We're still going. Flyers HMO2. Thank you, Chris. Big clubbing blow to the back of Duronk. I haven't queued up any of my music because I didn't need to play it, so I should probably get that prepared, he said out loud unnecessarily. Piss Jericho has been all over Duronk since being tagged in. Oh, and he sends a shoulder first into the ring post. Unbelievable. Welcome, G-Man. Oh, and look at that. Throwing the middle fingers up is Piss Jericho in a drop kick to the midsection of Judas. Duronk, sorry. They're different people, I know that. Into the cover. Oh, kick out at 2. And Piss Jericho building towards his signature maneuver. Duronk has taken a lot of damage here. Drop kick from Jericho. Oh, and Jericho taking way too long. He should stop this because a tag was about to be made. He watched it happen in real time. Didn't do a damn thing about it. And Judas is now legal. Flying in with a drop kick, which takes down Piss Jericho. Jericho, though, now back in control. Sends Judas into the ropes and plants up. And Jericho has his signature. Are we about to see the Piss elbow? No. Going for a tag here. And in comes Pisstratus. Interesting tactics from Piss Jericho. Not really sure why. Judas sent into the back of Piss Jericho, who is still in the ring. And now he leaves. Neck breaker from Stratus. Judas sat up. Piss boot to the face, to the beak of Judas. I don't know who I said. Was it Stratus did a boot to Judas. There we are. And now look at that from Judas. That was Judas who did that. And Piss Jericho electing to come in and break up that pin. And that, of course, now means that Jericho is not able to interfere in this match. Stratus is all on her own here. Tag made. Duronk legal. And there goes Stratus. Sent up to the rafters and all the way back down again. Duronk rolling neck snap of her own. And Pisstratus, once she gets out of the way of that referee, will need to make a tag. Speaking of, Judas is legal again. And the Undisputed Era are being absolutely outclassed here. Oh, nearly made the tag there. by the tag team champions. And repeated attacks from Judas. Judas hit her finisher, her signature, sorry, and Jericho is powerless to intervene. Judas has a finisher locked and loaded, and Pisdottir is on the precipice of losing this match and failing the self-promo challenge, especially if a tag is made here. Pist needs to make a tag. Needs to make a tag so badly. She's running all the way over. Make a tag, Pisdottir. What are you doing, you lunatic? Big clothesline drops Judas. Make a tag now. Tag now. Pisdottir still not making a tag. Massive sit-out spinebuster by Pisdottir. And now, finally, she limps over to Jericho. Tag made. Jericho legal once again. And Jericho, boot to the midsection. Several strikes. Drop kick drops. One half of the tag team champions. Jericho now dragging the lifeless corpse of Judas to the center of the ring. And what is it for? He's calling for something, but while he's done it, that's the second time on Jericho's watch that a tag has been made, and he should have been paying attention. Flatliner from Duronk. Jericho surely has enough to kick out of this one, and Pisdottir is there to break it up, which of course again means that Pisdottir now has a red X above her HUD. She cannot intervene until a tag is made. Jericho is all on his own in there, and he gets dropped by Duronk. Springboard moonsault. All of that weight of Duronk crashing down. She is made out of stone, lest we forget. Jericho sent into the corner. Tag made. This could be a tag team finisher. It could be over for the number one contenders. And that is their tag team finisher. Into the cover goes Judas. And that's it. No! I was so certain that was going to be it. Somehow Jericho kicked out of that. And Jericho is still alive in this one. But Judas has a finisher as well. And I don't know, as strong as Jericho is, if he can take on two tag team finishers in a row. That's a second one. And surely that is it for Jericho. It is. The tag team champions successful here tonight in a non-title match, defeating the number one contenders. Jericho eating not one but two tag team finishing maneuvers. And quite frankly, the Undisputed Era looked all sorts of wobbly in this match. They were not on the same page at all. Pisdottir is taking far too long to make the tag. They were coming into breakup tags that didn't need to be broken up. And it is Los Pokihamanas that put away the Undisputed Era here tonight. God, there's so many highlights. Benjen, thank you so much for the 30 stream streak. On to the next 30. Come on, you can do it, I believe in you. Tag Jam successful here tonight on Pip Down. Up next, one of our moderators is in action. Lord Brotovich of Brot Means Bread, who surely is buoyed by the success of Chab last week. He'll be going into the next match as champion. Will he set a record? Will he be able to defend the title? We'll see. But he goes against an up-and-comer here on Pip Down. Someone who is not to be taken lightly at all. That being, of course, the Vent Pervert. Can Lord Brotovich defeat the Vent Pervert here tonight? The predictions will be live in a second, and we shall find out once and for all. Brotovich versus Pervert is next. Oh no, wrong one.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Boss Man.
Got everyone excited then. Everyone was like, it's Lord Brotovich. Oh, it's just a pervert who loves vents. Terrible. Vent Pervert in a real battle back and forth with the wide champion, the Pufferfish. still waiting for his second crack of the whip at that title. Tonight he has to go through Lord Brotovich, and of course you have to imagine that the Vent Pervert has an entire file system on his bat computer dedicated to Gollum, who is the current #1 contender for that championship. If he wins it, he's got Gollum gunning for him, and nobody wants that. And now it's time for the inaugural Butterfield championship title champion, Lord Brotovich.
And his opponent from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 230 pounds, Lord BLEURGH.
Fresh out of catering, he's had his fill of nuggets, and now he's ready to wrestle. And as I said before, Chab, his stablemate in Brot Means Bread, the German faction on Pitdown and BENXT. He'll be very excited about how Chab did last week, and he'll be looking to prove himself here tonight. We shall see, though. Tough task for Lord Brotovich tonight as he goes against the Vent Pervert, who will be, of course, looking to dislocate his leg and his arms and his shoulders and his feet and his head, shoulders, knees and toes, quite frankly. All of them, every single one of them. Vent Pervert has been very impressive so far since arriving on Pitdown. And we're underway. Oh, and it's Lord Brotovich who strikes first. The Vent Pervert's down, and Lord Brotovich going straight after the Wayne family jewels. I mean, the who? What family? Sorry, who? The family jewels of Batman. Batman sends Brotovich into the corner. Big right hand from the Vent Pervert. And now Lord B having his leg practically snapped off by Batman referee, giving us a terrible view of all of the action. Up goes Batman. What's Lord B looking to do? Spin out neck breaker. Very impressive from Lord Brotovich. Batman out of the way though. Playing possum. And raining down those left hands. He's not even a southpaw. He can just hit. He's ambidextrous. He can cause damage from any limb to any limb. And the Vent Pervert continuing the attack on Lord Brotovich. I can't really see it, but I assume that's what's happening. Referee again, giving us a prime view. Batman up to the middle rope. No gadgets. He does have his utility belt, but no gadgets from Batman, who drops a giant fist in the face of Lord Brotovich, and that's a long way for Batman to fly. Can Batman reach him? Yes, he can. He drops that elbow stiffly across the face and the sternum of LB and follows up with more strikes. Batman just strike after strike after strike. And an elbow drop, I believe. Lord Brotovich has been busted open at this early juncture of the match, and now Batman wrenching back on the head of LB, but LB perhaps after seeing his own blood has been fired up, but he absolutely eats shit there. He just face planted. Just face planted, and now Batman off the ropes, rolling neck snap. And knowing Batman, that probably was a neck snap. He's just killed him right there. And the Vent Pervert. Oh, counter from LB. Lord Brotovich now.
It's the freaking pervert.
It's the freaking pervert. Look out. David the 12th, thank you very much for the bits. It's the freaking bat. And LB now getting some offense going. LB does have his finisher. Uh-oh. The Vent Pervert countered the finisher of Lord Brotovich, and there's that knee strike of the Vent Pervert. The Vent Pervert may have just shattered the jaw of Lord Brotovich. Oh, God, and it's over so quickly. Oh, hang on. But it's not over yet, because the Vent Pervert's just been jumped by the pufferfish. Why is a steel cage coming down? I don't understand. Oh, bloody hell. The cage is coming down, and these two, oh my God, they're locked in a cage with each other. The Vent Pervert thought he could jump. Sorry, the pufferfish thought he could jump the Vent Pervert from behind, but it's not so. The Vent Pervert was ready. He's still fired up from his match, and the pufferfish, the Butterfield champion, sent into those steel cage walls over and over again. Blimey. That all happened very quickly. So let's just recap there. So Lord Brotovich quite frankly just got destroyed by the Vent Pervert. It was very one-sided, and as soon as the Vent Pervert won, the pufferfish came out to attack him, lowered the cage, and the Vent Pervert was not to be taken lightly. And unfortunately, I don't think Lord Brotovich is even here to see his loss, which is probably just as well. He'd be gutted. You can't hype up a cage match like that. I bet the game won't even put them in a cage match. I bet that won't even happen. But we'll see. Anyway, it's time to move on with the show. And it is, of course, the weekly Little Kong Strong Championship match. The champion, Chab, the cannon-headed apple boy, the upset victor last week, who might not be riding a huge wave of momentum now, having seen his the leader of his faction get demolished by a supervillain. He defends his title against Pippa the Cat, Chunk Boy, Randy Honking, and Bobby Babaffa King Looney. It's going to be tough for him, but he could do it. You never know. You never know. Hello, Geezy. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Let's take a photo of the running order. 5 superstar table match. Bobby Babalooney, Randy Honking, Chunk Boy, Cannon Apple Boy, the champion, and Pippa the Cat vie for the Little Kong Strong Championship. Predictions will be live in a moment. Wager those BENXT bucks. Do whatever you would like. Let's do it.
The following is a fatal 5-way tables match. And is for the Lucha Libre Stampede Total Championship.
First entrant. There she is. Her music started a bit early. Oh, we got Balloon Cam. We got Babalooney Cam. Special for you. Bobby Babalooney has won nothing except our hearts. But you can't pay your bill with hearts. You can win it. Sorry, you can with championships that you pawn to shops and then pay your bills. That's what Bobby's looking to do here tonight, I think. Maybe that's just a little bit of invented stuff there. I don't know if that's actually true. Bobby would like to win a championship, though. She'd like it very much indeed. But she's got to go through this man, among others. You got the Wiper. Randy Honking, former Pit Down Men's Champion, enters this match now. You cannot take the Andrex Predator lightly. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. Hello, YV1. Good morning to you. Welcome in. Honking looking to bring some gold back to P-Volution. And now it's time for the longest entrance in wrestling. Get ready.
And from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 274 pounds,
Chunk Boy, descending from the heavens to grace us with his presence. Eventually. Any sec. Okay, I think he's moving now. Here he comes, very slowly. Chunk Boy and his weird beard that doesn't really make a lot of sense because it's looking all glitchy and strange. Slowly slowly lowers his way down to enter this match. Of course, he'll be looking to put someone through a table. Is he going to be the one to do it? Or will Chab tie the record and successfully defend his championship? It's unlikely. Statistically, it's very unlikely, but he could be the second ever to do it. Nobody thought he'd win the championship in the first place. And the title's a bit too big for him. Bless him, it's sort of floating around him. He's practically taking off. He's going up into space. Chab makes his entrance as Chabpion. But will he walk out as Chabpion? I know someone who would like to claim some gold.
I lied earlier. I don't regret giving Sean Boyd that introduction. It's just fun. Faccina sorridente.
And so you shouldn't. It's an exceptional entrance, befitting someone of his caliber. Thank you for the bits, David. She's finally back after her holiday, where she went and shot a movie. The namesake of this show, Pippa the Cat. First ever and longest reigning Pip Down Women's Champion. Looks to begin climbing the mountain again here tonight in this tables match. Can she win some gold? Can she bring it back to Pippa's house? Her mum's won it a few times. Could she do it as well? Let's look at the spreadsheet. Who's won this thing before that's in this match? Pippa the Cat has never won this championship before. And I don't think anybody else in this match has won it either. Yeah, there's a good chance we could crown a brand new champion here tonight. Someone who's never held it before. Goal here, of course, to throw someone through a table, and Pippa knows that. She goes straight after a table on the outside. Randy honking, interfering, interrupting. A knee breaker on Pippa the Cat, which is rude because I don't think... Do cats have knees? Weird question. Do cats have knees? Their legs bend the wrong way. So I suppose yes. In case you missed it, Ben, thank you, Trailing Badger. Final numbers, Chab 11%, Bobby 8%, Chunkboy 8%, Pippa 55%, Randy 19%. Pippa the Cat, the crowd favourite. Of course, they do have knees. They do. Google says yes to cat knees. Cats have keys. Brilliant. Thank you, everyone. Very helpful. Randy honking near enough takes the head off the shoulders of Chab there. As do bees. As do bees. Pippa the Cat is on the outside, the odds-on favourite. She's doing a little taunt. Really, she should be focusing perhaps on picking up a table, and it's Randy who picks up the table that's in the ring. Of course, the danger of this match is that the champion does not need to be involved with the finish, with the conclusion. Randy could put Bobby through the table and Chab would lose the championship. Oh, and Pippa the Cat goes up top and flies down to the outside. They also have elbows. That's crazy. So Pippa the Cat can officially drop an elbow. Incredible. 2 tables in the ring now. Bobby's going to set one up. Maybe. No, she's walking around with it. Yes, she set it up. Incredible stuff. And Chonk Boy just being throttled by Randy honking in the ring. A reminder that people can go through tables without them even meaning to. Randy's going to try and throw him through on purpose, though. No one is stopping him. This match could be over very quickly. And it is. It's Randy honking who brings gold back to P-Volution. Pippa's hunt for gold will just have to continue. Somewhere backstage, EE Tim watching on proudly. That was a really quick tables match. Last week's one went on for ages. Unfortunately, though, for our viewing pleasure, it was over very quickly, and it's Chonk Boy who's been killed again. Chonk Boy has died for a second time. He came all the way down from heaven just to be powerbombed straight through a table. Randy honking holds gold again. This is his first bit of singles gold. And on the spreadsheet he goes. It was over very quickly. Randy Honking. He joins. Are there actually any other Evolution members who have won this? The only other person on Pip Down is Rim Flare. I don't think Rim Flare's won. No, sorry, Dave Bautista. Randy Honking makes history as the first ever member of Evolution to hold a singles championship on Pip Down. He may have the belt, but Pippa has our hearts. Forever and always. That match didn't even get going before it was over, but the numbers don't lie and they spell average for Randy Honking's championship win on Pip Down. I didn't press the button. Let's try that again. Brilliant. Just in time for the world's worst man to try and continue his winning streak. Gollum is 3-0. He's on a 3-winning streak. And he takes on the Eggs Button, who had a brilliant match last week on Pip Down. Will Gollum get a 4th win in his streak? I certainly hope the answer is no. But there's every chance he will, because he's a horror and I hate him. And that's just how this works, apparently. So let's do it. The Eggs Button versus Gollum on Pip Down. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. I can't hold it off any longer. Gollum, get out here now. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to think about you, but I've got to apparently, so let's do it.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 190 pounds, the Luchador Extreme.
Beat him coming. I danced a little too early. I stand by it. Gollum will win and earn every belt. Gollum isn't a man. Gollum is an it. I will put an end to this by betting bigly on Gollum. Oh god, here he comes. No!
And his opponent from another time, weighing in at 102 pounds.
It's absolutely a glitch. It's a bug. But it's so good that the ring announcer does not say Gollum's name anymore. Just doesn't say anything. It's like he looks down at his cards and he reads the first bit and then he looks at Gollum and goes, and that's it. It's done. Only smoke allowed when champion? Apparently so. I could absolutely go and edit his entrance and make sure he has smoke, but I prefer it this way because he's despicable and he doesn't deserve it. Get off my screen, Gollum. Every time he crouches, it looks like he's throwing up. Gollum, spit it out. Spit it out, Gollum. And we're away. Ooh, Gollum rolls out of that early attempt there by the Eggs Button. He rolls up the Eggs Button. Imagine if he won here. Oh, a counter by the Eggs Button. Referee's actually going to count this one. No, back and forth. Referee's going to count this one. No, back to the other one. Referee's going to count this one. No, back to this one. Referee's surely going to... No, back to this one. Referee will surely count this one. No. Brilliant. Good job, referee. STO, running STO from Gollum, drops the Eggs Button. And Gollum doing what he does best, looking like he's trying to kill someone. Eggs Button better watch out. Oh, knee strike. To the side of the face of Eggs Button. Gollum, springboard. How did he even reach that far? That was insane. A reminder that 2 of the last 3 of Gollum's wins have come via submission. People have tapped out to Gollum, which is a real insult. Eggs Button now returning the favour to Gollum. Kicks to the side of the head. Not that there's anything in there. Oh, and see, Eggs Button totally whiffed that, but Gollum managed to get halfway across the ring with it. Boot to the midsection. Gollum now somehow manages to lift Eggs Button up. Eggs Button, oh, that's a long way for Gollum to go. He gets there, though, and Eggs Button's going to go face first, mask and all. Straight into that turnbuckle pad. Oh, and then a leaping Spanish fly. Oh, that was a counter from Eggs Button, actually. Impressive. Impressive from from Big Budden. Oh no, he's gonna... Oh no, he snapped the arm of Gollum clean off the body. Full head of steam from Eggsbudden, drops the leg over the face of Gollum, which is now permanently disfigured, I think. It's never... Oh no, it's always looked like that. Never mind. Middle rope. Eggsbudden has to get down because Gollum escapes the ring. Oh, rolls out the way. Oh, and a knee strike. Lands absolutely perfectly under the jaw of Gollum. Does he have a jaw? I think his mouth is just sort of connected to his neck. I'm not entirely sure. Eggsbudden. Big strike again to the face of Gollum. Eggsbudden starting to roll now. Eggsbudden very close to his finisher. Signature, sorry. Gollum not quite as close. Oh, shoulder breaker. And Gollum had better watch out. His win streak is on the line here. Double axe handle. Finds Gollum. Into the cover goes Button. Kick out at 1, but the Button does have a signature. And Gollum needs to stop him. Oh, God, he's very lucky he's so small. Oh, my God, everyone's flying everywhere. Gollum doing just the wildest shit ever. Rolling neck snap from Eggsbudden. The Button now rolls up the... Oh, he's going to snap the other arm off. Oh, God, Gollum's officially got no arms. Eggsbudden picks Gollum back up. Boot to the midsection. Oh, and it's a counter from Gollum. Gollum counters the signature maneuver of Eggsbudden, and that is disastrous for Eggsbudden because Gollum is now... What are you doing, you mad bastard? Gollum is very close to his signature now. He's stolen it from the Button. He's stolen it from the Button. Gollum sends the Eggsbudden back elbow. Drops the Eggsbudden, and now Gollum with a signature in tow. What's he going to do? Rolls around. Oh, going to work on the shoulder. Gollum just sort of sizing up his opponent here. And now rolls him down. Uh-oh. It's the precious kick. The precious kick. Absolutely lands on Eggsbudden, and Gollum might be looking to make the Eggsbudden go to sleep. He's got it locked in. This choke. We've seen him submit 2 people in a row with this move. Can he do it again and go 4 wins in a row? No, he decides to let the Eggsbudden go. Again, possibly a tactical decision from Gollum. He might have known that Eggsbudden isn't hurt enough, is about to escape the hold, and if he escapes the hold, that puts Gollum at a disadvantage. So Gollum electing to let him out. And Gollum still in control. Sprints all the way along, and oh God, the bony pelvis of Gollum directly into the face of the Eggsbudden, who's sent into the other corner now. And Gollum lifts him up to the top rope. Oh, counter from the Eggsbudden. Eggsbudden now looking to rally. Big strikes. A lot of muscle on the Eggsbudden. Definitely has an advantage over Gollum in that capacity. Kick out at 1. Gollum kicks out at 1. Kicks to the side of the face again from the Eggsbudden. Eggsbudden rolls him over. Gollum. Oh, basement dropkick to the temple of Gollum. And now we'll see if the Eggsbudden can connect. Oh no, Gollum rolls out the way. And a dropkick of his own from Gollum. Gollum is playing an absolute blinder here. He is on, these last few weeks he's been on fire. And you see the Eggsbudden remove the turnbuckle pad there. And he finally connects with a bit of slingshot offense as the referee desperately tries to correct the turnbuckle pad in the corner, but has to instead count the pin. Kick out of 1 again from Gollum. Eggsbudden does have his finisher. Has Gollum up on his shoulders. Oh, the Michinoku driver into the cover. Is that enough? Is that enough to put Gollum away and end the streak? It is! The Eggsbudden has ended Gollum's undefeated streak on Pip Down. The reign of terror is over. Thank God. Gollum has been put down. We'll never have to see him again. Bloody hell. Someone finally put Gollum in his place, and it was the Eggsbudden driver. Got absolutely all of it. And Eggsbudden with a huge win over the #1 contender to the Butterfield Championship. Big win for Button. Big win for Button here tonight. You see Gollum, that wretched creature, writhing on the outside where he belongs, quite frankly. Never want to see him again. This was a retirement match, right? Fucking hope so. It's main event time, everybody, and this is going to take us neatly to the end of the stream. It is the Pip-Down Women's Champion, the Chevrolet Matiz with the Fisher-Price car in her corner, against Barb Pisdottir with the undisputed Pip-Down Men's Champion in her corner, that being Funky Barbara Piss. Final match of the night. And then we get to take a little sneak peek. A sneak peek? Hello? We get to take a little sneak peek at what Backlash, the upcoming pay-per-view or premium live event, has in offer. And we will see all of that unfold next week on the stream. Matiz versus Pisdottir is our main event. And it's now. And here they are, the team known as Road Rage.
Representing the cartel from Birmingham, England, the SmackDown Women's
Pip-Down.
Champion,
Black car, the Chevrolet Matiz. An iron grip on that championship. Nobody's been able to take it off her. Win for Barb Pisdottir would be huge tonight. Absolutely huge. We can see Batman and the Fush fight in not a cage match. If that's not the case, we will put them in a cage match. Or Hell in a Cell. Maybe. More of an exhibition match for the Chevrolet Matiz tonight. Should be an easy night at the office for her, but you never know. We have seen champions defeated by people not even close to their division before. And we could be in for another upset tonight. And Barb Pisdottir does have a lot of backup tonight in the undisputed Pip-Down Men's Champion, Funky Barbara Piss.
Funky Barbara Pierce from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Barbara Torres.
Barb Pisdottir absolutely full of beans, springing her way down to the ring. And there's the men's champion. Look at that ridiculous shiny gold belt. Of course, Funky Barbara unified the title against the interim champion, Simon Miller. And she now sits at the head of the men's division. And just think what it could do for the Piss family if Barb Pisdottir were to defeat the Chevrolet Matiz here tonight and potentially earn a future title opportunity. But that's just theoretical. Let's see if it's actually possible. Barb Pisdottir, the daughter of Sparkles Piss and Funky Barbara Piss, or rather just Barbara Piss generally. There are multiple Barbara Pisses. Don't ask. It's a dimensional thing. I can't explain it to you. I don't have the time or the understanding. Chevrolet Matiz, though, definitely with the early advantage over Barb Pisdottir. And continuing to attack the midsection of Barb, gets her up to a kneeling position and then just slams her straight back down again. Stardew Babs is still my fave. You're one of the OGs, are you? Chevrolet Matiz. Oh, stamped to the back of the head of Barb Pisdottir. I think the referee might want to have a look at this. There's some pretty underhanded stamps and strikes going on. Quite dangerous, really. Chevrolet Matiz beckoning for Barb Pisdottir to get back to her feet and catches her with a double axe handle. Into the cover goes Chevrolet Matiz. Barb Pisdottir has had absolutely no answer for the women's champion thus far. I wonder what 2K26 Babs will look like. Me too, man. I have a pretty good idea for outfit choice. I'll reveal that when we make her. The first stream we do in every single wrestling game we play is titled The Creation of Barbara, and this will be no exception in 2K26. We will dedicate a good amount of time to creating this year's Barbara, but we will of course be adding Funky Barbara and Biker Barbara as well. Keep the lineage alive. Barb Pisdottir will be there too. Speaking of which, Barb now in control of the women's champion. Barb has taken a little bit of damage though to the midsection. You can see there. We've got a yellow body and a yellow head on Barb Pisdottir. Big overhand strike. Oh, these two going back and forth. Big chop and another chop. And another chop. Oh, and a counter from Barb. And a big right hand from Barb Pisdottir. Chevrolet Matisse. Oh, and I tell you what, I think Barb Pisdottir has the upper hand here in this exchange. Chevrolet Matisse has her signature. Barb Pisdottir is basically on hers as well. And I don't know who's coming out on top because they really are. Oh, they're going back and forth on it. Who's going to walk out of this exchange? Oh, and it's Barb Pisdottir who has the upper hand. And Barb Pisdottir has her signature. She's going up to the middle rope. Double axe handle drops the champion. And Barb is now in control of the women's champion. Barb Pisdottir drags the Chevrolet Matisse to the middle of the ring. Sizes her up. Knee strike to the bonnet. To the hood of the Chevrolet Matisse. Barb follows her out. Looking to continue the offense. Big punch to the bread basket and then a clothesline drops the champion on the outside. Are you planning a farewell show for everyone getting cut? No. No. I don't want to make a song and dance about who is and who isn't coming over to the next show. I think what really, considering everyone is going to have to be made afresh, I think what it'll come down to... Oh, deep six from the champion. That is her signature. And if she can get Barb Pisdottir back in the ring, it might be elementary. Up to a count of 8, we can't have a count out. No, what are you doing? They're getting really confused. Barb needs to get in the ring now. She could win this via count out if she gets back in. Barb Pisdottir might end up getting a victory over the champion. Oh my God, she just gets back in. Bloody hell. And that is the piss ending from Barb Pisdottir. She's got the champion exactly where she wants her. Is Barb Pisdottir about to get the biggest victory of her entire career? She's done it! Barb Pisdottir has pinned the women's champion. The biggest win of Barb Pisdottir's entire career. Absolutely huge. This is where I thought it was over. If the Chevrolet Matisse didn't muck around getting Barb back into the ring, all that she needed to do was hit that spear. And Barb would have been hit by a car. But Barb hitting the piss ending there. And off the back of that, securing the victory. Absolutely massive. And Funky Barbara Pierce celebrating like she won. And there's Barb. It's nice to see a family celebrate together, isn't it? My streak of losing the vote on every match tonight is maintained. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Huge win for Barb in the main event of Pit Down, leading in to Backlash. Piss, piss, piss. Sorry, so to continue my train of thought, rather than make a big song and dance of who's getting cut, because we're having to re-add everyone, I think it will just be a case of who I decide to add and not add. I know a lot of people will be very generous with their time and make certain wrestlers, and we have the slots for everybody, but I'm going to be a bit more selective about who does and doesn't make the cut, and I'm not going to make a big song and dance out of it because I don't want people to feel bad, you know. I don't want to upset people. So it will be a big community effort again, but I'm not necessarily, there's no guarantee that if you make someone they're going to be added, and I just want everybody to be aware of that going on. I can't wait to definitely see Paul Schnauzer in 2K26. We'll be devastated if Paul Schnauzer doesn't make it. Sounds like Paul Schnauzer is going to make it to 2K26, doesn't it? Right, we have 2 minutes before the end of the stream. And while there's not enough time for one more match, I think we have a little bit of time. To have a look at what the game is going to give us for the pay-per-view. Of course, one match we will definitely be adding is the VODS Championship being on the line. Mikey is the current champion. He will be defending against Ben and Peter. So, similarly, there's records to be broken there. All three of those men, never met them in my entire life, have held the VODS Championship before, but not a single one of them has had a successful title defense. So Gollum will return in 2K26. Oh no, the Gollum character files went missing. Never mind. See, this is the benefit, again, of building BENXT Season 2 over the course of several weeks, months, after we do the story, the career mode. because Gollum will absolutely have been created by a member of the community. Not even our community. Like, people will make Gollum because he's just a popular character in pop culture. Same with the Vent Pervert. Someone's going to make Batman. So it sort of makes things a little easier in certain capacities. Shrek will appear as well. Should Gollum make it to 2K26? There is now a poll going. So you can vote in that if you like. Right, let's see what's happening at Backlash. We're going to France now, so hope you've all got your tickets ready. Tag team title match. The BENXT tag team titles are on the line. Dr. Raynell Hill and Silas the Dogboy defend against Pistion and Dominic Pisterio. There's a 6-superstar tag team match. Neil Buchanan, Dave Benson Phillips, Chavo Guerrero Jr. versus James Jenkins, Cat the Writer, and Les Freaking Go. That's weird. Might sub that one for the Vidiots match. Palmusek and Wet Boy go up against Ashley Olsen and Mary Kate Olsen. Maybe I'll get rid of that one, actually. Grimace defends her championship against Emma the Bear. Nathan Cake goes one-on-one with Frank Ham. Dick Mychinko and Shrek go one-on-one in a no-holds-barred match. And in the main event, Seth Pissin Rollins defends his wide championship against E.E. Tim. So there's a couple of notable absences there that we're going to have to address immediately, I think. Why isn't the Vent Pervert going one-on-one in a cage match? Or a Hell in a Cell match? We're clearly going to have to do that. So let's fix that. Pufferfish. Where is he? Oh, is he just called... Why can't I find him? Is he the Pufferfish? Am I blind? What's going on? Was I looking at him? Oh no. Oh, I wonder if something's happened. I think I know what's gone on here. You have to choose which shows contribute to a pay-per-view, and I wonder if it might just be BENXT. And that might explain the situation. So if I go in here and I edit it, edit Backlash. Yeah, see? The contributing shows, it's just BENXT. We need to add Pip down as well. So what I will do is before the next stream, I will fix this lineup so it properly reflects what's been going on. And maybe now, actually, it might have just done it. Let's see if it's updated it. It has not. I will go through and I'll fix this before the next stream. We will make this right. But from me, that's the stream. That's this week's streams. Thank you so much for everything this week, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the streams. VOD viewers, thank you for watching the VOD. I will catch you all on Monday for more Scorched Silver. We're going to raid Buddy Games. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, everybody. And I will see you all next week. Look after yourselves, everybody. The poll said Gollum is staying. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye, everybody. See you later.